you start looking at the chords you've written down. You're like, oh, do I remember that chord? Yeah.
Is it the extension cord?
Like the chord for the uke, Welcome to the show. There's no turning back. Even while you sleep, we will find you searching through the latest podcast. Got a crick in my throat. Going back to going back to the joke you heard last. Everybody wants to Ramblecast. That's all I wrote.
I don't think you've done that before, have you?
I've done it once, like years ago.
That's your best one you've done twice.
Yeah. I remember, I think you even asked after I did it, you're like, what is that song? Because you knew it, but you couldn't.
Everybody wants to rule the world. Who's that?
Okay.
Not the Thompson twins.
It's Tears for Fears.
Tears for Fear.
Yeah, roughly the same time,
So, let it all out. That's Tears for Fear, right?
That's Shout, yes, Tears for Fear. Yeah, they've got like 3 or 4 like massive hits.
I think they were coming back about a year ago. I heard they were coming back at concert.
Yeah, they did a joint tour. It was I want to say it was like Hall & Oates and Tears for Fears.
Oh, okay.
And they even had Barry Manilow back. I was like, man,
oh wow, that'd be sad.
But he's had some work. He's like, and I just said, wait, is that Barry Manilow? And it's just like, I don't know why these old guys.
I was doing the same thing with your picture that you're sharing here, Jack. I'm like, who is this?
That's
picture.
That's Zach.
Yeah, that's Zach. Who's with him?
Yeah, we went to Angus Barn. That's me.
Well, it looks
funny,
but
it doesn't look like you. Something's different.
On or something.
Something's different. Chris started taking him's hair.
I didn't realize. Yeah.
So okay. I took it. I would take off the hat, but I can't do it because it's.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it's looking pretty good there. It's like I mean, I like that you still went natural with the graying on the.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to be like what's his name from Sopranos.
You kind of have a Sopranos, like you guys are like.
Was it Paulie?
Paulie from the Sopranos.
Tell Paulie I got the money.
And Cindy goes, "Why didn't you smile?" I go, "Because I told you I had crackers in my mouth and cheese. I couldn't."
You're kind of smiling. You're doing like one of those like straight smile. Like I also might have gas that I'm holding in.
Yeah, it could be. This was taken. We took Zach for his 12th birthday to Angus Barn.
Wow.
Damn.
And he got to, because when he goes with his parents, he has to order off the children's menu. And I said, you get whatever you want.
Well, he's 12 now. He didn't have to order off the children's menu anymore.
Well, when he goes with his parents, he does. I don't want to say they're cheap.
But yeah, no, I think it's implied. Yeah.
They're cheap. We all got the New York strip.
Nice.
It was okay. Cindy didn't like, Cindy likes a lot of seasoning on it. Zach ate most of his. I ate about half of mine. Because I ate the Caesar salad they have is just excellent. Nice. So I ate the whole I ate the whole Caesar salad. I'm like going, plus I was eating the stupid crackers they give you, crackers and
stupid
types of cheese. So when I got the steak, I'm like, oh my god, I don't think. And the big baked potato they have, it was really good. It was really good. But Cindy didn't like the steak.
It's a nice reference there, Randy.
Randy in the chat says, go with the reverse skunk look. And Randy is referring to Jack's hair in the photograph. So
it's also from the Great Outdoors because the guy that gets struck by lightning, he's got the reverse skunk.
Right. Oh, I love Great
Cindy
Outdoors.
didn't like the photo. She didn't like it. I said, why? She goes, it doesn't look like you. I go, well, it's me except for the hair.
It's the you that could have been.
You know who it reminds me of? It reminds me of, and only because the family started watching some reruns recently, but it kind of looks like Jerry from Parks and Rec. Like the other guy.
Yeah.
Like the.
So I married a Christy Brinkley
in the face, not in the body. Your body is much trimmer. I
don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that because we're at the pool the other day, and
nicest guy though, that actor.
He's a very nice guy. my grandson had to go to the bathroom. So I go, all right, I'll take you. So we went in there and he's like, because I don't want to go in there by himself.
You don't mean Zach though, right?
No. It was Hayden. I let Zach go by himself.
Like, you're 12 years old, Zach. You don't need me to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. And so anyway, I go, I look in the mirror and I go, oh my God, I have my grandfather's body and I hate my grandfather. So on my mother's side, if he was alive today, I'd probably kill him.
This is a very powerful bathroom break.
He was a piece of lane. I didn't know it when he was alive, but he was a piece of shit. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
But I go, I don't want to look like him. So I started doing some sit-ups yesterday. But Cindy today goes, look at your gut. I go, I've actually lost like some weight here. You know, I'm doing some sit-ups. My body is beaten up. I try to do push-ups and it's like I think I'm gonna have to have my shoulder. I think I'm gonna have to finally have shoulder replacement.
I think these push-ups were you doing push-ups or sit-ups?
I was doing both, but I only did 5.
Well, I think this is what made your hip go out.
Yeah, you just
the hip problem was years ago. I was playing hockey, and Russ let someone borrow my really good hockey pants.
Oh, fucking Russ.
And guess what happened? They didn't bring them back. So either Russ sold them or the guy just stole, because they were like $150 pants, and the company gave them to me just to wear. So they were just perfect. So I had to use these backup pants that were like no padding in them. Well, me and this guy collided, and I flipped up and landed on my hip, and I saw stars. I'm like, so for like 15 years, it's been bothering me, but it's getting worse. The other guy actually kind of knocked himself out. He was kind of like,
damn.
Punch. So at least I got up, but it's like, but that's the problem. So I'm gonna go to the doctor on the 8th to see if they can give me a shot. Would be great. But yeah, my body's a mess.
Shot in my hip.
So I'm trying to. So yesterday I go, you know what? I'm gonna clean. I have the Bowflex, but it's covered with crap. You know, just all kinds of crap on. You know, because
that's what happens to them. Yeah, treadmills, Bowflexes. Yeah, exactly. It just becomes like another.
Bowflex. When I was still repping, I've told before. I'd watch I had a TV in there with the Apple thing, and I'd watch TV shows. Be on the treadmill for an hour and do the Bowflex. Since I've not repped, I eat a lot of crappy food and don't exercise. But forgot where I was going with this. But
that's okay.
Anyway.
Edibles kick in.
Oh, so I go outside yesterday. I said, I'm going to go outside and start working on that garage. I'm out there for like 20 minutes.
Oh, geez.
It's like 100. It feels like 114 degrees.
Yes. Yesterday was the day that you're like, yep, time to work in this hot hell.
And Cindy was doing a deposition. She was doing for this lawsuit in San Diego.
Oh, yeah. I remember hearing about this.
I'm doing it too, but I already did.
Is it against Spanos?
Yes. I wish it was. But anyway, so I'm out there. I'm just dripping in sweat. And the garage was probably 130 degrees because we have since they cut down all those trees, we have no shade.
Right.
I planted trees, but it takes, for some reason,
it takes 20
months. It takes a long time.
Yeah.
And so
you won't be able to enjoy that shade.
No, I'll be dead.
He might.
But so
they'll wheel him out at the last minute. Like, look at your trees, pop.
Why were you out? I go, well, I was tired. I was watching For All Mankind. Finished the 3rd episode, and I said, okay, I gotta get up. I'm kind of emotional. I gotta get up. And so I went outside and I go, oh my God. So I got a couple of shelves done, and then I just said, all right, I gotta go back in the house. I was just drenched in it's so hot here in North Carolina.
I'm glad you brought that up about For All Mankind, because I almost asked you to clarify that last night, but I thought we'd just save it for tonight. So, like, you said you got a little emotional after episode 3 or 4.
During episode 3.
And I needed to know which one that one is.
That's the one where we lose a character.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I've not spoiled people. Been there from the start. They did a really good job.
Yeah.
With it, and at the end where he sees 2 people, it got me. It got me. I'm not gonna lie. I did think, I go, okay, when he was shot down somewhere, and his partner is carrying him. Suddenly, when he was on his own, he could run. So I don't know what the deal was with that. I'm still kind of bored with it because it's taking a while to get going.
Does, yeah.
And I think you said that.
Yeah.
But I hate to lose it. It was time because, and I think we're going to lose another character here soon from the past. Maybe not.
I'm trying to think.
But
like I said, this season wasn't one. It's kind of like Matt likes to do, like just kind of draw or paint, while something's on the background. And a lot of that first half of this season, it was kind of that for me. It's like, okay, I've got it on, but I'll be on my phone, or I'll be because it didn't grab me like.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same way. I'm kind of like on my phone, going, "What's going on with the Twitter world?" It's good. I mean, it's for all mankind. It's good, and
it's weird how social media. And like being on our phone, it doesn't even have to be social media. Just be like dicking around on some game or whatever. It's like how it kind of interrupts our ability to like just sit down and focus on a show. Oh shit! I think I got through to Chris.
He didn't write the main.
If the show is good, I don't have my phone on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, but like sometimes
I
like
hear what
those
you're saying, though. It's like,
yeah, like I mean, like if I were to try to watch Mad Men back in the day with a smartphone, because it's got a lot of quiet, like long drawn out moments, you just kind of need to be with it, I don't know. I mean, but when I sit down to watch a show, sometimes there are those times where I'm like, okay, no, I'm not gonna watch it. Even when I watch like World Cup. Because those games can go on for a long time, and you're like, okay, what's happening here? And I might start working on the computer, but then it's like, oh shit, it's getting loud. I better, And then it's like, do I want to just sit here and enjoy the game because it's going to be over before you know it, or am I going to just stick around on my phone? Anyway, sorry.
I was watching the Andy. That's fine. I was watching the Andy Griffith show, and I kind of picked up my phone.
Not on your phone.
I picked up my phone. I go, wait a minute, what was that joke? So I go back and I go, oh, okay. Because the Andy Griffith show, for some reason, still holds up for me.
It does, especially the black and white seasons.
It's funny because originally Andy was supposed to be the comedian and Don Knotts was supposed to be the straight man. Then they realized, okay, this Don Knotts is the funny guy and Andy should be the straight guy.
Right. And
you can kind of see where it changed because there's a lot of times where Don Knotts isn't even in the episode. And but it's Don Knotts is so funny. He just was a naturally funny person. And
I heard that too, Nick. I heard that too, Randy.
Oh.
Or that, yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
But and then you got Ellie, who's I'm almost done with the first season, and how they just kind of phased her out.
Right.
Yeah.
Eleanor Donahue, which I like. I liked her character.
I did too.
I think the problem is Andy was jealous of some doctor in town. Turned out he had a fiance, and he kind of asked her to marry her. Then they didn't get married. I think the problem is that they had kind of painted themselves in a corner. And it's like, okay, we can't just have them dating for forever.
Forever,
right.
Yeah.
I mean, how would this it would change the entire show? So I think that's why they got rid of her, in a way.
Yeah, interesting. I think didn't we talk about? I think I brought it up one time. What Don Knotts was saying about why he wasn't on the later seasons because it's a combination of two things. They said that. Yes, Don Knotts was the most common belief is that Don Knotts was ready to move on and wanted to start a movie career, which is like the same as like with Cheers.
Everybody wants to be Mr. Limpet.
Yeah,
but
that was cool back in the day.
I love that one. I do.
Yeah,
but he said the truth. He said that the truth in the matter is really he goes. I only signed on the same as like Andy and Smith for like 3 seasons. And he goes, that's all we thought it was going to be.
I thought he was.
It might have been 5. It's all the ones he's on, like the black and white ones. He goes, and we thought we were done after that. He goes, so as soon as, we got towards that last season, I went ahead and signed another contract for so many movies and all these other things. He goes, but if I would have known the show would have kept going, there's no way I'd have done that. He goes, I loved that show. I love that family. And, so he's always kind of gotten a black eye of like, he wanted to move on. But
he's not. I mean, there's been a lot of actors. I mean, obviously we all know the saga of The Office and Steve Carell and how he kind of lost his gig there, and everybody's like, I mean, you could have had him. You could have had him.
Right.
He would have stayed.
He would have stayed. Yeah. And there's other, shows like this though. I won't go into the lore of.
Well, Wayne Rogers in MASH, he never had a contract. So after the third year, he just said, "All right, I'm done."
Yeah, I mean it's but I mean, isn't it standard? Like, isn't there like some standard boilerplate like contract for if you get a TV show?
I think there is now.
Yeah,
but
I just don't know.
Wayne Rogers, when he was alive, said he never had a contract. And then he went to kind of renegotiate, and they said no. And because when I rewatch the shows, I try to watch because people always say, well, he was supposed to be the main guy, and then Alan Alda became the main guy. I said he still has a lot of lines, Trapper. I mean, he's not the main guy, but he still has a lot of lines. But he was making so much money in the stock market too, and he was a financial whiz, and so that's why it's a shame he left.
I mean, there's always those what could have been, or what like with certain shows like that. So,
well, I remember.
Welcome, Chris. By the way,
welcome, Chris.
Hello there.
Warriors, take a ride.
Okay.
But I going back to like contracts, I remember. I'm pretty sure it was.
I mean, when our contract was up, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm out."
I only had one for 20 years, so you had me for about another 10 minutes.
Oh, no, really?
They were talking about like the Star Trek movies, the ones from a decade ago.
Oh yeah.
And how the guy that played Bones.
Yes,
I met.
He was in
Bad Boys.
Oh, the boys,
not Bad Boys, the boys.
Yeah, but him talking about how
Almost Human.
He was saying that
they've never been canceled.
The odds of the fourth movie happening were so against them. He said, one of just the natural things of time and actors not being available. He goes, but the way their contracts were set up is that they were all guaranteed 3 movies. He goes, but for the fourth one, it went from making like 200 or 300 or 400,000 each to like, now we're making 2 or 3 million each. It's those balloon contracts of like, hey, and he goes, would the studio even green light it, knowing they're going to have all this money up front? And that was one of the big issues.
That's unfortunate because I mean, I like the newer Star Trek, the reboot or what have you, or the Sideways or whatever you want to call that series of movies. And my son, when he was getting into Trek, like he really liked those too, just because they are more of like a Star Wars action movie, and less like a classic Trek.
Mm-hmm. And I know the Trekkies the diehard Trekkies didn't like them. But
I mean, no matter what fan base, let's face it, they reboot Lost, like half of us are going to be like, fuck it, we hate it.
The first one
we'll watch it, we'll love it that it's back, but we're also going to be like, no.
The first one I liked a lot. It kind of did its own thing. It was a twist on it. It made logical sense to reset the timeline and all this. But then the second one had its moments of greatness, but I'm also someone that doesn't like a lot of fan service, and that one kind of redoing the Wrath of Khan storyline, I was like, I get it, I appreciate it, but I don't need it. I've already seen it, and so I get it.
Nitpicks.
It's nitpicks. It's nitpicks.
But I mean, the third one took it into new territory, and there some of the visuals and things that happen in the third movie are some of my favorite. I think it gets looked over because of the whole Khan debacle and like how it really divided fans. Some fans who are never familiar with it are just like, cool.
Yeah, I like the third one. Yeah.
So, but
was Chekhov in the Khan one? Because the first one, the second one.
He's in the second one too, I think.
No, because in the original Khan.
Right.
Oh, I got you.
Right. It's my biggest pet peeve because I just watched that episode. I go,
Yeah.
wait, Chekhov's not even in it. I just saw the episode. I just saw the movie. I go, he's the first. Oh no, it's Khan. Well, you didn't know, you weren't there.
I think they played it off like, oh, I
You
ran
Russian
into him in the
bastard.
bathroom or something like that, or I ran into him in the hallway.
I think it was the first season. He wasn't on the first season.
No, he wasn't.
No,
he's
so
not.
I was like, because we would.
He comes on. He comes on. I can't remember if he comes on late or if he comes on in season 2. I can't quite recall. But you're right. He doesn't. He's not in the original.
I mean, to have a Russian
crew, right,
in 1960s.
That's what's
TV
great.
Show.
Yeah,
it's like great because we hated the Russians.
And Uhura,
the first time, the first time
interracial kiss,
kiss on screen.
Yeah,
well, that's what he was forced to do it.
And we've talked about that too. Like even in the 4th movie, like as a kid, I did not get the joke until I was older and understood history more. With him going to that cop and going, "We're looking for nuclear vessels." He's the cop just looking at him like. Yeah, I ain't telling you, buddy.
As a kid, you're just like, oh, he's talking funny.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, you knew about the whole Cold War thing. I mean, if you were growing up in the 80s, like, you had that kind of in the back of your mind. But even when I watched it as like, however old I wasn't thinking, oh, it's because he's Russian. Mm-hmm. Whatever. Like that was just over my head. I'm like, just in it
being
for
mean to Chekhov. Like, what the hell? Like,
yeah. But it is. I mean, those
he's a nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, those characters.
It was actually Russian propaganda trying to get us to be, pro-Soviet.
Let our guard down. That's why I won't watch Star City.
I mean, Chris and I both. I mean, it's a fucking excellent.
Fuck me, dude. That show is amazing. Like
it's that chip. It's that not stereotype. It's just that it's that Russian kind of line that you've had of like, no matter how good they do, no matter how like the government or whatever they're like they can never let up because they're always under a microscope. So it's like if you have any kind of freedom or it's just, and then you've got the whole space thing on top of it. And
dude,
this last episode,
that's what frustrated me with For All Mankind. The first season, I went, oh, wait, they get up there first? Oh, sorry, spoiler.
Oh, it's so good though. Like
because again, I was brought up.
I mean, we know that's the premise.
In the 60s.
Yeah, I mean, we know that's the premises of the first season. If you haven't watched For All Mankind, it's no big spoiler that the Russians make it first.
It's so well done. I'm gonna finish For All Mankind. Then,
it's like
was it Red City? You said it.
Star City.
Star City. I will watch that next.
Yeah, like this last episode, the one from last Friday. Like, holy fuck, because you've got a character that's not a major character, but it's a character, and you're like, it's the typical like Russian person that you're like, you're a fucking asshole, and they go so above and beyond in this episode of like where any other body in America, it'd be one of those things where they just shoot them like, like you're a fucking asshole, you're dead. But the fact that they have so much power and then what happens as a result of this person wielding their power, you're like, fuck.
And what's even crazier is that person who has such power is like reporting to people even more powerful than they are.
Exactly.
Which is just like, what it.
So it's like Rocky.
Makes
like
way
Rocky
more sense.
Like
it all make way more sense when you see the trajectory of the story and how it.
When Drago started losing, the trainer was in trouble. So
right, exactly, yeah, and it's the same. It's that same kind of pyramid or whatever we call it structure of like. If you fuck up, then it reflects on me, and then my life is fucked, and it's just like a continual like, who doesn't want to fuck up, And,
oh, you see it on awesome. You see it on the expression of these coaches in the World Cup,
right? Yeah.
Well,
we're always like,
that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, that whole team's gonna die when they go back home.
Yeah, it's like the Soviet coach in the 80 Olympics,
right?
I mean, never lost, and then he loses, and he's like. You can't come home with the silver.
Or how about that the goalie from I think it was Venezuela, like 96 World Cup.
Yeah.
Where he let up his an own goal, or he gave up a goal or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, blah. And they ended up coming home, and like he was out like at a bar, like a couple nights after getting back, and was murdered.
Damn.
And it was like all like. Cartel driven from
they had money on it.
Yeah, it was wild.
That's the problem with U.S. sports now. There's a lot of people with money.
Yeah. And once that genie's out of the bottle, how do you put it back in?
I mean,
And
you
what's
had,
crazy
you had Otani.
is how it's kind of weird to think this, but like the accessibility to gambling, like per person, is so like
Easy.
100,000 times easier than it was even 5 years ago.
100%.
Yeah.
And it's like the amount of money is being transacted in online sports betting or like trading, depending on which system you're using. Like it is insane, like absolutely incredible. I see it in my employees who are like addicted to doing it, right? And it's like, my God, it's so accessible, which is crazy.
I didn't want to steer too far away from Star City. So by all means, like if you guys have more to talk about Star City, like I plan on watching it.
You got to watch it, dude.
I mean,
It is good.
with World Cup on,
Russia, I don't have to watch it.
And it tends to take up a lot of my watch time of TV. So
you two guys haven't watched it, so there's no really point in really getting into it too deep. I
just figured I had to finish For All Mankind first.
I mean, you don't have to. Like, to me, you could start Star City even after season 1 of For All Mankind if you wanted to.
I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it.
Jack's a purist. I'm more like, I jumped into Battlestar Galactica, I think, in the middle of season 2. So I'm sometimes you throw caution to the wind and you're rewarded.
You started season 2. I mean, you must have been confused.
Well, yeah, it is confusing.
You never watched the original.
Well, yeah, I watched the original when I was a little kid. Sure.
Yeah, but sure. I mean, did you remember it?
Well, I knew the Cylons and all of the names and stuff like that, but that didn't matter. I even rewatched some of that stuff.
Boomer was a guy.
Well, no, I mean, I knew all of that stuff, and that stuff didn't matter to me. I think of sci-fi sometimes as Star Wars. Like, we jump into Star Wars with the actions happening. I know it wasn't originally episode 4, but even the way Lucas kind of does it, it's like you're jumping into the action. Come on, you're going to learn the lingo as you go. You're on a role-playing adventure game or whatever. I think I can figure it out, right? Like, it's not rocket science. I can figure out what's the show. And if I like it, if I get hooked, then I'm going to go back and rewatch it. And it held up. I liked it. I was rewarded when I went back and watched season 1. But I just gave it a chance. And sometimes if you're hesitant about, I get it. Episodic TV's come a long way, but jumping into something.
Yeah. I know with The Sopranos, it was Jeff and Jer show, the radio show in San Diego. They kept pushing The Sopranos. It was starting season 2. I told Cindy, you want to watch it? I mean, we didn't see season 1, so I thought it was a comedy. And so the first episode of season 2, they just whack a guy. I go, well, that's not funny. It's like, that's pretty graphic. And then we watch the whole. I go, what are we missing? I go, this is not funny. So I think I watched the whole series without seeing season 1. And I went back and watched season 1. You had the whole issue with his mom, and his whole with Melfi and all this different stuff. But yeah, to me, especially really good shows, I think you have to watch them from the start. Like BSG, I think I would have been lost without.
Well, you need the miniseries,
Yeah, the miniseries.
Sure, but I got the idea. They're on the run from the Cylons. All of the other stuff, I can still go back and, I figured out the characters and some of their dynamics, and some of the stuff I wasn't spoiled on, because if you just watch one episode, and back then I didn't have access to cable. So it was more the fact that I was somewhere. I was like, hey, this show's on. I'll go ahead and just watch it,
So I just realized the premise of this conversation, which I missed at the beginning, was the fact you have not yet seen Battlestar Galactica.
No, he has.
No, I have.
Oh,
I've seen.
In fact, he sent me season 2, right?
I did. I sent you like 2 or 2.5. Yeah,
yeah.
I sent you because I had an extra copy for some reason.
Yeah, you said, because I was like going, I can't find it. I was going to
Yeah,
all the
no,
different video stores trying to find. And Matt goes, "I'll send you one." I said, "Okay."
I know. I
thanks."
became like a hardcore. Like I love
think-
BSG.
I think the only
Because
objection
I was behind.
Yeah. I think the only objection I would have.
We'll never know. We'll never know what his rejection, like, because Battlestar Galactica was just that perfect of a show.
It was.
So.
It's a top 5 show.
I liked it. So anyway. Oh, hey Nick, what happened? We had some internet connection there.
Dude, that was like the perfect cut. By the way, it was.
In fact, at first I thought I dropped out.
Yeah, because they all shifted, and I was like, "Oh, we lost Chris, or we lost Matt, or Jack, or somebody."
Did my internet go out again? Damn
Well,
it.
to be fair, I usually do it to Jack.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Well, because in season 1, the dynamic that's to me is really interesting is
we're gonna have to hear it.
But no, it's it's Baltar and 6. Because you don't know if she's really in his head or she's really there.
Sure.
But by the time you get
Either way,
season 2,
she's hot.
that to me is the only thing that's kind of different. Like if you started with season 2 versus season 1.
Yeah, I don't even remember if I clocked it at the time. And honestly, like sometimes it's been so long since I've seen BSG, that going back and rewatching it, I'd probably be surprised on some of the different things. So
I do a rewatch like every 3 years.
Yeah. It's been 23 years since that show debuted.
Really?
Yeah.
Been that long?
It was 2004, maybe?
It was late. Well, the miniseries came out in late 2003.
Okay.
And then season 1 came out in 2004. Yeah.
Okay.
A good ways later.
I didn't start watching till I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't streaming anywhere.
Yeah.
Like I said, when Matt sent me 2.5 or whatever, I oh thank God, can't find it. And then I'm looking for season 3, and then I didn't watch it when it was on. I watched it.
I do remember that because we talked about how you were like, oh, I would have loved to have been
part of
with
the community,
the show, because it was right around that time of Lost, so it really had that episodic leaves you.
I was so busy with Lost, I pretty much didn't see anything during that time.
For sure, you were working just like we do. We put commercial breaks in.
Damn.
Fucking 2 great cuts tonight, Matt. Well played.
Matt is on his A game.
It's only because I drink coffee before the show.
I remember everyone going, you got to watch BSG. You got to watch BSG. I go, I saw the original. I go,
how good could it be?
How good could it be? So, and I was like, and then I watched the first episode. I'll be honest. I go, wait, Starbucks a girl? Would text Jay. I go, Boomer's a girl? What the hell's going on here?
I'm attracted to
2000. It's Well, actually, the original Starbuck got Dirk Benedict. He was pretty good looking too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
but it's probably... like both series. I mean, it was good that all the models survived.
Not gonna lie, Boomer guy right here. So
Boomer guy, Boomer.
Oh yeah,
the guy.
Boomers, Smoke Show.
Yeah, but I mean, sure, Starbucks, but that's you know. I don't know. I just gotta say, all the Cylons, you get in bed with them. They're
you mean Colonel Ty?
Great. What's her name? Grace.
I don't think I could handle Starbuck.
If she kick your ass, you don't do it right. Let's face it.
Too much of a.
What do you mean you're done? Boo boo.
Yeah.
But what's it? Grace. What's her name? Grace Park.
Yeah, Grace Park was Boomer. Yeah.
I'm going up the escalator. She's getting on the escalator. I go, Boomer. I go,
it's Boomer.
And I go, oh, sorry. I remember Grace Park. It's like Boomer. And then I was standing at a stoplight with the who's the guy that Starbuck marries, and then she.
Oh, Anders.
Anders. Yeah. Remember.
And the guy that married Boomer.
Fuck.
The mechanic.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
Not the mechanic. The other guy that what's his name?
Oh, yeah. No, I know who you're talking about. He gets stuck on the planet in the miniseries.
Oh,
yes.
Right.
Yeah. I was at a stoplight standing right next to both of them. And I went, I don't know their names.
Yeah.
I go, I was just, I go,
Would be me.
they kind of looked at me and I went, I don't know your names. I didn't say it out loud. I just said.
I mean, you can always do the finger guns, just
hey,
like leave it at the.
Well, hey, I love your show.
You guys probably forgot about this, but it was roughly the same time, Jack. It was one of the Comic-Cons where I got to meet the Game of Thrones cast.
Oh, that's right.
And I told that story. It was right after season 1 or 2, maybe season 2. And
you said, I'm not going to like the ending.
The first person in the line at the table was the redhead that played the hooker in like season 1 and season 2.
Yes.
And I didn't know what to say to her. I didn't, and so I just kind of went, yeah, you played a good hooker.
You were believable.
Yeah. Because what do you say to the character?
I'd have paid.
Yeah.
And then my daughter was mad at me because I was at Jay's hotel, sitting by the elevator waiting for them to come down, and the whole cast of Vikings.
Mm.
Oh man!
I was standing next to him. I go, "Oh, what should I do? What should I do? Should I take a picture? They got in the elevator, and my daughter goes, "Did you get a picture?" I go, "No, I kind of choked. I kind of froze." So I go, "Sorry."
That happened to me too. I think I could have sworn I told that story too, because I'm always there the week before Comic-Con, and I can't remember the name of the hotel. But it's like 3 blocks north of the convention center, or up, from the, and it's the one that has that bar like mid hotel that's kind of like on the balcony.
Yeah,
and because it looks over at the stadium and everything else, and so it was still like my convention, but it was the whole cast of Vikings that were just there for a few days before the convention started, and I remember like everyone going, who are these guys? Because they're all like, almost 7 foot tall. They're just these big guys. And I was like, oh, that's the cast of Vikings. They're like, no way. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. I know at the time, Jay and I were doing a Battlestar Galactica kind of a rewatch, whatever it was. And what's his name? From the original Apollo. What's his name? I'm drawing a blank on his name. He played Zurich.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, anyway, we're standing next to each other and we're talking. And I kind of realized, oh, that's because my sister had a huge crush on him. And I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on his name. And we're talking. And I gave Jay crap for not asking someone for an interview. And he goes, well, did you ask him to be on our show? And I go, no, I kind of choked. I was just happy he was talking to me. Right. He goes, so leave me alone on I forget the other one Jay was trying, but I go, yeah, you just kind of freeze up and you're just kind of, he's going, isn't this amazing? I go, yeah, it's amazing. I go, well, it's a great show. You're great in the show and all the different stuff. And we're done. He goes, all right, hey, good talking to you. And he walked away and I went, I probably should have asked him the show.
That was really kind of a time where they really like to pull in someone from the original, like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, people still do that, I guess, but it felt very, I don't know, very much of that time. Richard Hatch.
Richard Hatch, thank you.
Richard Hatch, yeah.
Sorry. What I liked about it is they didn't make him, they made him a completely different character.
Different character, yeah.
I mean, he was kind of an asshole, kind of a good guy, kind of an asshole. Whereas Apollo,
kind of like how you play your character on this show, but in real life.
Exactly. I'm an asshole. So, I liked how they did that.
By the way, Chris, did you notice what Jack has behind him?
That's so spooky, Matt. You and me, that's like a telepathy. I was going to do the same fucking thing.
It's weird.
Wearing blue shirts.
It's very fucking weird.
What?
To see Jack with that mop on his head.
Okay.
Well, okay. This is what I said at the beginning. You gave me some inspiration. You went and got Him's hair, and I did the same thing. I just can't take off my hat right now because my hair is wet. So I don't want to show it all messy. But yeah. And Zach looks like he's with the Beatles. That's his actual hair.
No, he's got a good set of hair.
Yeah, he's got a good set of hair. Bastard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, probably gets it from. Well, actually, both Colleen and Jay both have real thick hair.
Well, he was eating. The only problem he was eating his steak like a caveman. I go, dude, you got to slice it into little pieces. He goes, no, I like it this way. He got the fork and he'd have this long piece. He's chewing it. Then he ordered a Caesar salad, and he only ate the croutons. I go, you not eat the salad? He goes, I just wanted the croutons.
Matt's like, oh, a fellow carnivore.
I love a Caesar salad. I
mean, to me, it's one of the best salads. Yeah.
This Caesar salad, it's the best Caesar salad I've ever had.
And like, I don't even like we've talked about this. Like, I hate croutons. Can't stand them. Actually, I like them on their own. It's like eating Captain Crunch on a fucking salad. You know, it's like I don't want the hard thing.
You want the crunch berries.
Yeah, but it's like, no, I don't want. You know, it's the same as like why I don't like casseroles. It's the what's the word I'm looking for? You know, when it's soft, but then you have the hard crunchy on top. It's just no.
I like the hard crunchy on top though.
No,
the burnt cheese.
Yeah,
you don't like the burnt cheese?
No,
I like the hard crunchy on top. I'm not gonna lie.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too.
You can't eat anything, Chris.
Why not?
Okay. Well, you know, got to keep you healthy. You know.
Oh well, speaking of, you know, I was thinking for 36 hours because I yesterday had my first ever colonoscopy. Here's a little public service announcement. Men of similar age, go get your butt checked so make sure you don't have any cancer coming your way. But anyways,
no pun intended, but anyways.
Yeah, not eating sucked. That prep stuff, ugh, it was awful.
It's the worst part.
No, absolutely the worst part.
Did you have liquid?
Yeah,
he had the one bottle, like we said, like because and then he had to chug water after that.
Yeah, it's 2 bottles that you take, the night before and then the morning before. Anyways, whatever. But holy fuck, that thing just fucking destroys you.
Oh, it does.
And then I had to get up super early to take it like 4 hours before the procedure.
Right.
I was up like crazier in the morning, just continuously pooping.
You don't sleep. Yeah, you do not sleep well that night before.
And then going for the procedure. Talk about the easiest fucking thing I've ever done. Sat there.
You laid there great.
I laid there in the anesthesiologist. He's like, hey, I'm gonna put this into the line here. It's gonna take about 60 seconds or so, and you should be going fast asleep. I was like, cool, clunk. And then like I woke up feeling refreshed as fuck. By the way, I don't know what that was about. I felt so awake after that.
I felt the same way. Like I was like I had a meal.
Yeah.
Went for a walk. And
like, did you put caffeine up there when you're back?
I was like, I'm feeling great. Like, so,
but do I get roses at flowers?
But I'll tell you though, the craziest, the best part of the whole thing was I got wheeled out to the front of the hospital where my wife had to be there to drive me home. They like the rule or whatever. I look at her. I go, "Do not pass go. You must go directly to fucking McDonald's." And I had the most amazing quarter pounder cheese meal that I've ever had in my entire life. It has never been better than that instance.
Yeah, when you haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, it was fucking glorious.
I recommend it. I was like, hey, like the meal that you have, you're gonna love it. So yeah.
I know my first
and clean pipes, by the way. Perfect. Let's go.
I know my my first one, because I did the whole thing. I had to drink the whole big jug of crap. And I think I read John Adams on the toilet. I just sat there reading John Adams on the toilet because you're going nonstop. But it's funny though, when they gave me the medicine to go to sleep, they go turn on your side. I go, well, I'm not asleep yet. And I go, I could kind of feel the initial. I go, but I'm not asleep yet. And then that's the last thing I remember is because I was terrified of having to feel that thing going up there. And
right, I mean, everybody would be.
I mean, who wouldn't be afraid of that, dude?
Yeah, I was like going.
Yeah, it was. And you know what's funny? When I first started listening to podcasts, if I thought for 1 minute that I would be podcasting 20 years later about getting my first fucking colonoscopy,
all right,
you're an old man now.
You'd have to fucking punch me in the face. But yeah, here we are. Fucking get it done.
Well, I was at my blood doctor last week, and she goes, "You haven't got your colonoscopy that we because the last time I did it, I didn't have enough time to get everything out of my system. So they wanted to make sure that the stuff in there was,
out.
So I because I kept drinking and drinking. As I was in the hospital, I was like, you can only drink so much of that shit. I go, there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish all this. And she goes, I promise I'll make another appointment, because every time I make an appointment, it either gets canceled on their end or canceled on my end. So I go, okay, I promise I'll make the appointment. So I got to make an appointment to go. But they have a pill now you can take that you don't have to drink the stuff.
Right. It just depends on the hospital.
I go, a pill? I go, well, sign me up. Because it's the drinking it, because it tastes like chalk. I mean,
it tasted like fucking blueberry fucking cat piss. Oh. It's the best way to describe it.
Well, that's better than what I was tasting.
Which might be the episode title, by the way, blueberry cat piss.
Blueberry cat piss. There you go.
Huh.
Mine had like the old school lime Gatorade taste for the first level. And then as you got more in the big jug, it got more like slimy and thick. And you're like, Because
I got to mix mine with Gatorade, so I just chose I think that's how I did it.
What hospital am I going to?
I don't know, but I don't remember. I just remember drinking and then like chugging as much as I could, and I blocked shit out.
Because the last time I had it down my throat and up the other way, and the guy goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I do your throat first." He goes, "So sometimes I do screw up." And I go, "Well, please remember to do it the right way." But then when I went to this big recovery room,
wait, he was fucking dead serious?
He was joking.
Oh yeah,
he was fucking with me. I'm like going, because I was joking with them, they're joking with them.
I love this doctor.
I go, you got to buy me flowers after. We were going back and forth, and
using the whole
it was the same hospital where they ripped out they were wheeling me and they ripped out my IV, and they go, "Why did you rip that out?" I go, I just sitting here, you're wheeling me out. Anyway, so they put me in this big recovery room. There's like 3 people in there. I'm sleeping, and they woke me up because I was snoring. They go, "Hey, you're snoring." I go, "Huh? Sorry." And if one patient goes, "Yeah, you were snoring." I go, "Well, I haven't slept in like 30 hours because you guys keep waking me up I think that's when I passed out." And Chris was happy, and I was all bloody. Just kidding.
We were all concerned.
I think that was the time.
That was a fucking terrifying night.
Really yeah, was. I know. I think that was the last time I had. Maybe it wasn't. I can't.
A near-death experience? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was definitely pre-COVID. I think that happened.
Well, that was the one where I 2 days before I'd passed out underneath my desk, and I hit my head, and did I die? Am I dead? Where's this at? Am I in hell? Am I in heaven? And I told Cindy about it. She goes, "You're so dramatic." And then 2 days later, I'm bleeding. And anyway, Matt, give me your number.
I was living at my old house.
Yeah, it was a while. It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to keep recording.
I mean, I've been here 5 years. It was before that, so it's
I was broadcasting at my old job, so
I could have been in LA.
Right, when you're at the old paper store.
Yep.
Dolphin paper. Yeah, but colonoscopy, like Chris says, if you have to get it done, it's not that big. I know we're joking around, but it's not that big a deal. Get it done. I just didn't want.
Have a blast.
I'm not farting. There
is a funny.
Literally, the thing is though, the easiest part of the entire process is the actual procedure itself. Everything else is what sucks. Like,
yes,
go get it done.
Yeah. Oh, and similar to like when I got LASIK, like probably my anxiety going up to it was 1,000 times worse than the actual.
I tried
the actual procedure, because the procedure was like boom. Well, I mean, they had that little snafu with me, but still, I don't regret it. So
I give you credit for doing it.
That's on my list.
I wanted to make a random comment here. So I finished today.
Don't do it.
Margot's Got Money Problems.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, I'd been slowly watching it because there's other things I was watching, and it's a good show. I tell you what was funny is I remember thinking it in the first episode, and I didn't until like the next to last episode finally get kind of my answer somewhat. And that the guy that's the baby daddy, he was like, "You're such a good writer," and I wondered, did he make that shit up just to sleep with her? I kept thinking that the entire series. But then you see her and what she's doing to make money. She's actually writing these scripts. So it's like, well, maybe she actually is a good writer. I don't know.
Right.
So I was like, that was a question that kept bugging me.
I mean, I think both could be true.
Mm-hmm.
That she can be a good writer, and that he was also shining her on because he felt that he could take advantage of her.
Right.
And he does.
It's like she's not the first one then.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah.
So this is like, repeated. But it will be interesting moving forward, Nick, because I guess the book is based on a book.
Oh.
And it kind of most of the book has been already covered in the first season. So it's kind of like from here they're going to kind of lead forward.
Oh, so they're going to be doing their own thing.
I think so, from what I understand. So
I'd have been okay with a one and done.
And it was written like something weird, like maybe 10, 15 years ago, too.
Yeah, it was a while. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if the writer also is involved with the progression as to where we see these characters go, but it also feels like it could be a one and done season. And if you were to
there's going to be a second season.
Yeah, but there is. And what did you think of Michelle Pfeiffer and some of the actors?
I mean, I thought everyone did a great job at their performances. It was great. There's not one thing I would say that didn't feel right. I felt it was a good, well-balanced cast. I would have liked a little bit more, I think, with Nick Offerman, just because I liked the character so much.
Right.
He was outstanding in it.
And we talked about it, but I'm sure you also experienced that part. Like once he shows up at the door, you're like,
yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
You're like kind of
that's
hooked.
what gets you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That scene,
Mm-hmm.
you just because you're like, okay, now I'm in.
Yep.
Now I'm in. But no, it's good.
Yeah, the first episode, she's playing with wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like going, why would she be playing with wrestlers? Because then you find out.
Well, that's what I said, weeks ago when we all started kind of first watching it. That first episode is really just kind of its own thing, and there's a million different directions you could have taken from that episode.
That is like a textbook like pilot. Like they sold the show to
it was excellent.
That the network with that episode, because I could I think to Nick's point, because it can go literally anywhere from there.
Yeah.
Treese mentioned. I just want to say, Treese mentions in the chat that Ellie reads the latest version of the audiobook. So if you're interested in the book, and I don't know, there might be some things that they haven't addressed in the book yet that they'll pepper in with things, but I don't know.
The only thing that somewhat very minor that bothered me was at the very end, because you see where eventually Michelle Pfeiffer. No, well, you see where Michelle Pfeiffer and Nick Offerman obviously are going to, at some point, rekindle, and so they have to make up something to drive a wedge between Greg Kinnear and Michelle Pfeiffer. And you see it on the wedding night. Obviously he had a bad performance, and she's already going like,
well, he's kind of his character is wimpy. I mean,
he is wimpy, but you get in some very subtle lines his backstory, and that he always was insecure. He didn't have any confidence because of things that happened to him when he was younger, and she's the kind of the first person that's giving him any kind of attention.
And it's Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah. Right. But no, like the fact that the child
looks
service
incredible,
right?
Yes, she does. God, yeah, she's always looked good. Yeah. What's side note about her? I learned that a few years ago about her is that during Scarface.
Scarface.
She had to maintain like a really skinny weight because of her character. Because always on cocaine. But then after they wrapped,
She
they were
started
like,
doing coke.
oh yeah, like she lost like an additional like 30 pounds because they were like, oh, we need you for reshoots. And so she just had to keep staying on it. So like in some of the reshoots, you can see just how skinny she got, which is insane. You know,
she's very skinny. She's extremely skinny in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about the scene where spoiler where they're in the court? They're in the courthouse.
Right. Oh, okay.
Where she.
She cries and that was neat.
Well, she never, because I think Matt and I talked about it.
It was a nice full circle. Yeah.
It's a nice payoff.
She's stressing because she's never held the baby.
Well, she did, but he always freaked out, and she said, "I'm not a good mother. I'm not made for this." And so even earlier in that episode, like you see her come into the apartment, and she's like, "Don't worry," like to the baby, because every time she gets near it would cry, just so happened when it was time for it, he was a good baby.
Well, she showed,
but also it was what's his name? I want to say Hex, but what's his stage name? I can't remember.
Jinx.
Jinx. You saw Jinx like teach her, like this is how. So I mean, I felt like they were really kind of also. Yes, they put that wedge there with the other guy, but they definitely were percolating this thing. Like even her listening to that song on the radio, and she churns it, because he's coming. It's like that song was clearly like their love song, and she's still.
Well, the thing that
she's been carrying it for, it's on her mind. Yeah.
Well, the thing that irked me though was the whole child services thing.
Yeah.
A, why would you do it? And two, why would you own up to it? It's like
right.
Because he's. But to be fair, he's an honest guy.
He is an honest guy, but it's just that.
I knew it was him. I knew it was him.
I
said it's him.
Yeah. Go ahead, Chris. You wanted to say something?
I just my only beef. It's not really beef, but like. I felt awful. Like I really genuinely awful when he overdosed. Like when he relapsed.
Yeah.
And like it was like such a hard episode to watch. And I was asking myself, like, did they have to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, did they have to put that like into the? Right. I don't know. I think they could have. I don't know. I just feel like they could have told still a great story, from his perspective without having them.
I think they had to.
That scene, especially
because they're trying to show that the whole thing is she doesn't have the right, what's it takes a village. She doesn't have the right village around her.
But like,
right.
Besides the kid's mom, like he's the best thing that's happened to its life.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
it doesn't matter. It's all about what happens in.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the truth is. It's matter what.
Well, so what irked my wife was more just from being an educator and dealing with child services and also reporting certain things is like, 9 times out of 10, they're not acting that fast.
No.
Even when it's coming from a teacher, who's like, there's sexual predatory things happening with the father. You need to invest it. It's like.
But it was a rich person.
Not in this case.
No, it is.
Oh, right,
no,
right. In this case, yes, the one mom behind it. She definitely has.
She gets punched in the face, and it's like, wow,
that was a cool moment.
Yeah.
That scene that Chris brought up, though, what scared me the most in that scene was not Nick Offerman. It was because I don't know if you guys have ever been in that situation before, where you've had someone that weighs twice you do land on top of you.
Yeah,
that was close to giving me a panic attack.
Yeah, in a fucking bathtub, dude. Let alone in a pool.
The other girl's not strong enough to get him up.
Jesus
Christ.
The stress of that episode was like through the fucking roof.
It is a stressful show. It is not and they call that a comedy.
Yeah,
right. And I'm like, I laughed more at Widow's Bay than I did at.
I laughed 10 times more at Widow's Bay.
You know what I mean?
Widow's Bay wasn't in your face comedy.
Right.
I think I said
which I love.
It's more like situational comedy where
it is situational comedy and
where they're being serious, but it's funny.
Yeah. But the thing with Widow's Bay is that it's more fantasy thriller and the fact that it's going to give you that suspense, like where Margot, I think, is like that slow burn, like, oh god, this is making me feel more and more uncomfortable and I want this to end.
Okay, so
I'll be honest with you. At the end, I thought she was going to lose the baby.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. Have any of you given a look at that that show that I was talking about last week? Also on Apple TV. I can't think of the name of it right now.
I'm sorry.
Pleasure or something?
Yes, Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed.
Maximum Pleasure.
I'm trying to get
recommended to me.
I'm trying to get Cindy to watch it because
it is what Matt just described. It's one of those shows where you're on a ride and it's like, man, it's really just tough to watch, and it's like they have all these like really like hard to like, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna keep watching it. And I'm like,
would Cindy
fuck
like it?
This. No, she'd probably fucking hate it.
Why?
Like, honestly,
is it?
I mean,
sci-fi?
I don't know. No, it's not sci-fi at all. It's like a crazy dark drama.
Drama. Okay.
Because this week is the last week of what's it, Yellowstone Dutton Ranch is the last week, and that's what we've been Pleasure Ranch. But I've been trying
Maximum Pleasure Ranch.
I go, Chris, and it's been talking about this show, and I go, it's. I don't know if you remember the actress, but we used to watch the show, and then it got too stupid. She was in the show where she played multiple characters.
Oh yeah.
I forget what the show was. It just got stupid.
Were you talking about? Was it on HBO or Showtime or something like that?
No, it was on Sci-Fi. I think. I forget what it was on, but it was. Remember the show? She was a housewife. She was. A drug addict. She was. And it's funny. She looked best as the house. Orphan's Black. Thank you, Matt. I said she looks best.
Oh, okay. She's in that.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh,
and I go.
I've never seen it.
BBC America. That's what it is. Thank you. And I go. God, she looks better as the housewife, even though it's the same actress.
I am so glad that some of you guys are with it more than me. I want to make sure we take another commercial break.
Same.
I know we have some more shows to get to, and some TV talk, but I wanted to make sure, and an email. I want to make sure that we get to this meme game. I know, Jack, you have a meme game champion trophy that I assume you made.
I thought you sent it to me.
I didn't. I had no idea where this came from.
I don't know how it popped up.
Very sus as far as like touting that thing around.
It's about as real as that mop.
Hey, come on now, be nice.
All right, here we go. Last week. Oh, by the way, this is what I think Jack kind of looks like. Can you see it there a little bit?
Oh, that's kind of insulting, but he did get Christy Brinkley as a wife.
So the hairline similar, guys. That was Jim O'Hare from Parks
Christy
and Rec.
Brinkley, what? Oh,
on the show.
Parks and Rec.
On the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Parks and Recreation. Excuse me, Parks and Recreation. Don't call it Parks and Rec. That's not what it is.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy what I've cooked up for you guys tonight, and I don't screw anything up as I
did have a real quick question though.
What?
I'm watching Into the Wild Frontier.
Oh yeah.
And I it's about how these mountain men, they went and explored, they risked their life. Would you guys have done that?
No.
Like you wouldn't have gone like Lewis and Clark. No.
Well, being diabetic, I probably would have died before.
Lewis and Clark,
back then,
for sure. Yeah,
for sure. Lewis and Clark. I would have done it. I would have loved to have done it. Because you don't know where you're going, and then you walk and you see, oh my God, there's Yellowstone. Oh my God, there's this and that. Because
I'll be part of like the second or third trek.
That's gutless.
Fuck it. I prefer to live.
No, I'm gonna die on a bluff somewhere along the way, and they're gonna name it after me. Okay. Anyway.
I would have died, Jack. Yeah. Pretty early.
I would have done. I would have loved it.
I would have died of dysentery, on the trail.
Yeah, Matt's Flats. Well, there was one person that died on the trail.
Matt's Flats
called Floyd. He died somewhere around kind of, I think, the Kansas City area. No,
Kansas City.
Anyway, I won't even try to.
I've told Joe that joke, Kevin. Like there was some comedian that said years ago and people were like, he was a comedian, and people were yelling out where they're from, you know, and someone went, Kansas. And he was like, I don't like people from Kansas. And they're all like, why? He's like, because you're generations of quitters. He goes, because when you left Missouri to go to Oregon, you got like 100 miles in and went, that's good enough.
Well, it probably took them 6 months to get to
right.
It probably took the crowd about 6 months to get the joke. Ooh.
I'm enjoying the show, but I every time I watch, I go, God, like I don't want to fight with the
I'm with you, Jack. So
Native Americans.
All right, here we go. Enough delay. This is the categories for tonight's game. So
categories.
And the dice, I will say, is a mixture of these different sports, if you will.
Rolling the dice.
So it's all
sports. Gotcha.
It is all sports, Jack. So I thought you'd be excited about this.
You didn't talk about the World Cup.
Jack might go back to back. You know,
no, I'm not kidding.
I would talk about the World Cup, but I just didn't want to bore you.
What about the red card, real quick?
What about
red card?
I mean, it was bullshit. They didn't even go to a yellow card. He didn't even call a foul on the game while it happened. He just looked at the VAR and it was an immediate red card. I understand the injury.
Did the guy come back in and play?
Who?
Because I was watching. I can't remember.
The guy got spiked.
The guy that got stepped on.
Yeah, I think he came back in.
That was dude, he could have snapped that dude's leg.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And that did happen to another player on Canada's team, so I understand them taking that seriously. And that player that actually broke the guy's leg, he did get red carded and ejected. So I think that might be where the player was coming, or the ref was coming from. But I felt like we went from 0 to 100 with that. That said, U.S. scoring with 10 men, and that free kick outside the penalty.
That was awesome.
I mean,
it was fucking amazing.
It was incredible. You watch that ball, it sails right between a wall of 4 guys. The 2 guys on the sides are jumping. The guys in the middle don't. It sails right over their heads.
It was a perfect.
That is a marketing clip for FIFA for the next fucking 10, 15 years.
That was a perfect.
God, and kudos to the U.S. team for playing with 10 men. And then, and as soon as they got that second goal, it was just non-stop. So I felt like I had seen another level of metal with this team, and so I'm excited.
Of course, you lost your best player. That's not. Can they appeal it?
No. It is what it is. But he's only out for this next match.
I know,
and then he would.
But this is literally like what fucking legends are made of, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, this is like the Drew Bledsoe fucking getting trampled.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden this up and comer comes in and becomes a huge star on this stage like this.
And I mean, and it's a team sport. I mean, that guy, the number 13, I can't remember his name, but he's the oldest player on the team right now. He's like 37 and like 8 months or something like that.
That's pretty old.
And he was heading things out like defensive, like he was just incredible in that game.
I didn't like the goalie when he got pushed down, acting like he got.
That was bullshit.
I go, get up.
Yeah, sure.
Up.
Yeah,
but he was also sucking off time.
You're American, not American. Get up.
My biggest annoyance so far is specifically,
or the fact that you made another episode title.
Suck it off.
Sucking off time.
Sucking off.
Sucking off time.
Glad you finished that sentence.
Yeah.
I was sucking off time.
Sucking on chili dogs. Sucking on chili dogs.
Exactly. I did not, by the way, I didn't put a category of soccer on here. I just have the baseball.
I watched the second half because I forgot the game.
I'm glad you watched the second half. That second half was intense.
Because I'm normally I'll watch soccer, but if not but when it's America versus the world, I'm going to watch it. But my opinion on that red card was I used to ref hockey. It wasn't. There is intent to injure, but sometimes you have to be in control.
Precedent.
You have to be in control of your own body.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you have a high stick and you cut somebody, you're out. It doesn't matter if you did it on purpose or not. But it was a gruesome like I said, he could have snapped his ankle. Again,
for sure.
But you look through the same lens as like a high stick, right? So let's say a player gets called for a high stick that doesn't actually connect with the player with the stick, right? Is it still a penalty?
It can be, yes.
Yeah, same thing,
yes.
Right? So this is like you got someone coming in. He didn't break his leg. No, he didn't. But still a penalty, right? So it's I don't know. I
felt it wasn't called live. I was listening to some radio guy today, and he said the problem was he watched it in slow motion.
Yeah.
And stop frame. You're not supposed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You have to watch it at normal speed.
Right.
And he watched it.
Really? Isn't that the whole point of VAR?
That's what this guy was saying. I don't know.
Well, they're supposed to be able to watch.
I don't know much about the rules to.
One more point though about the first half, which there were several penalties that he did not call at all. There were no yellow cards. So again, it was a 0 to 100 kind of move when he brought out the red card. It's like at least it should be a yellow card. I get the but there was an intent to harm, and I think that's what involves the red card. But hey,
to me, it's the World Cup, and it's every 4 years. If it was a league, go ahead and give a red card
saw the dudes from
suspend him. But this is a World Cup. You can't suspend the guy.
And they even had a couple of the players from Bosnia Herzegovina or Herzegovina. I came over and hugged the dude. Like they're like, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Like, sorry that just happened.
There's some really amazing like kind of sportsmanship that you just don't see. I mean, yeah. Which is always nice, because there was one game
which you hate to see.
There was one game I was watching, and the player
two shoes.
Was it Belgium? Oh fuck! I've watched so many games; they all kind of blur together at some point. I know it's weird, but there was two players kind of at the end where they kind of came up. One was being kind of like taken off. He was being sucked off, basically. And he went up to the other player of the other team because they obviously knew each other and played together, and they like kind of like posed for a moment, like for a photo, and then he went off, but it was kind of nice. Anyway, today I have these. You'll kind of understand the theme of it as you begin to pick things. There's one unifying theme. It's not like it's going to help you any at all, but you'll know it pretty quickly, I think. Anyway, the dice category, like I said, is a multiple mix of different things. I didn't have just one for soccer or hockey or, whatever. So it's surprise. So, Jack, since you won the last meme game,
did
I guess so. That's what the trophy says. And Nick, you'll be next. And then Chris, you're coming in on you're sucking on a tailpipe.
I'm sucking
on a tailpipe.
Sucking on something.
Sucking on a tailpipe.
All right, what are you going to choose?
I'm going to take baseball for 4A, Wink.
Okay, all right. Baseball 4A. It's always good to get 4A out of the way.
Ooh, what the hell
all right.
is that?
So this is a logo for this team. So
what the fuck?
And you need to tell me what baseball team this was. What is the location and the team name based on this logo? And if you can give me the current location and team name, then you can get some more points. Okay.
This is baseball. Get my favorite.
This is baseball.
What the fuck
baseball.
Is this? I mean,
yeah.
I'm gonna go.
I'm just asking for clarification. Are these all major league or are they?
This is Major League Baseball.
All major. This
is Major League Baseball.
Major League Baseball.
Okay.
This is Major League Baseball. And
this
it is
Major
a
League Baseball
sports logo. Now, going back years, this is in the past. Things change, obviously. So this is, where do you think this baseball team and based on this logo here? So, and he kind of looks like a certain other mascot of another team.
He doesn't look like anything.
Yeah, he does. He does.
He
looks like. There's a specific mascot.
Montreal Expo guy.
Randy, I think approves. So,
Jesus Christ!
How
long ago was? Can I know how long it was? This like in the 1800s?
Right. It was a while ago. I don't know the year yet until we reveal that.
So I got to do a location, team name based on the logo.
Yep.
I'm going to go
Yep.
Houston Astros.
Okay.
Houston.
Do you want to give a different current location just in case your
current location?
Yeah.
Or
your current location is the Houston Astros, but what was the old location of this? Maybe.
Well, the Houston Astros have always been in Houston.
I know, but I have two locations.
They were the Colt 45 before they were the Astros.
Yeah.
I know that, but I have no idea.
Okay. It's not Houston Astros, so I'll just go to Nick. You guys are gonna hate me for this. I
already hate you.
Nick, where do you think this is from and the team name? Like based on this mascot.
I mean, I would have guessed Houston as well.
Okay.
But
just because it's like space. I mean,
yeah, because it looks exactly. It looks like an alien. Makes sense for it to be the Houston.
Yeah.
So if anything, it's going to be like Roswell, but it's not going to be Roswell.
Yeah. It's been so long staring at this weird guy's face, I can't even remember.
I do love that the direction in of the show is utterly changed depending on which substances Matt has consumed this evening. So started off early on with a little bit of extra caffeine late in the evening, which I believe you've currently transitioned into some type of buzz. I'm not quite sure which, or a complete lack of energy from the caffeine withdrawal.
You don't know me at all, man. Yeah. What is this creature? What would you call it?
I mean, it looks like a Vulcan.
Okay, so, Vulcan. I'm going to put you down for the Vulcan.
You lost your Vulcan mind.
All right. So yeah.
Not a Vulcan.
It's not a Vulcan. Oh, okay.
No. Right. But this is similar to another team mascot, in the NFL.
So. The NFL. You didn't say the NFL.
Yeah, but this is this is Major League Baseball.
It still doesn't help me.
Yeah, but it is similar to a certain mascot in another.
All right, let's just go with the Cleveland Indians.
Okay, Cleveland Indians. That's a good guess.
That's not an Indian.
I'm shooting in the dark here, Jack.
Yeah. All right, Chris. I'm going to take one from you then. Who or what do you think this is? Maybe what?
Where did you find this?
I did some research, man. I was looking up stuff about logos, specifically sports logos.
And what sport were you saying it's akin to?
This is Major League Baseball, an old sports logo from a long time ago. And I'm asking for a location and a team name, or a current location and a team name.
I got an idea.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Okay.
Reds.
Oh, that's a good.
St. Louis Browns.
Check. You already said yours. You said Houston Astros. Okay.
I know.
St. Louis Browns is correct.
Okay.
And
who became the St. Louis Browns became the
wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You've already chosen Houston Astros for that. So
I know.
either of the other two, I will give Nick and Chris another shot based on what Jack has just told you as St. Louis Browns.
I don't get anything for saying St. Louis Browns?
Yeah, I gave you points for that.
Okay, all right.
I gave you 2 points, but I'm giving those two guys because you already said Houston Astros, so I feel like I'm giving Nick another shot based on what Jack said about St. Louis Browns. Who do you think? What is the current location and team name? Because we don't have a Browns, and
no, we just have Cardinals.
Right.
And I can keep
which Nick should know.
I can keep your.
Right, so now you're asking just asking me to guess the current city that this team is located in.
Current city and mascot or team name. Yeah, current location, because it's not in St. Louis and it's not called the Browns. So what is the current location?
Where did they go?
Now I have you down for the Cleveland Indians.
Right.
And I can add another guess to that fire. So
my fucking brain is not working nearly as efficiently as it should with this question. I feel like I meant to.
I can just reveal it too.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's just gonna be a shot in the dark. So
all right. Baltimore.
I just looked it up.
So you cannot look up stuff.
No, I looked it up after I was done. I mean,
okay, gotcha. But St. Louis Browns is correct. I put Jack on the board for 2 points for that. It was used as a logo, and it was part of the name and city. For
that's fuck. This is a tough ass category.
Yeah. You know, the Yankees were originally called the Boston.
Some of them, I respect the hustle.
Thank you. I got a little kind of into it. So these are going to be some old logos in different categories here. So that's what you're in for. So you can roll the dice. You can go basketball, football, or baseball. Next up is Nick.
I'm going to go football 4A.
Football 4A. Okay. Let's see. 4A.
Crazy Legs.
Oh, nice.
Location and team name.
Is this NFL or college?
Location. This is NFL.
Okay.
These are all major league. All of the categories for baseball, basketball.
So location and team name, current location and team name.
Yep. There's 4 possible points.
I think I know this one.
Well, Nick gets to go first.
That's true. I get to go first, Jack.
Were you covering up the mascot or the team name,
correct.
or it was this mascot have naked breasts? I'm just curious.
Both. It is actually. I should have made it a black bar. That would have been good.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, I think I can't remember if it was a logo or if it was the name of the city or state.
I mean, let's just go with the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys.
Okay. So you can have 2 here. You can have Dallas Cowboys, and then so do you think this is the location and team name currently, or old school? Because there's 2.
Okay, so I think it's old school.
Okay.
And I'm going to guess the Tennessee Titans.
Okay. Tennessee Titans. Okay. That's a good guess.
It wouldn't be Cowboys.
I know, but they could have. I don't know. I have no idea the history of all these teams. So
well, the Titans used to be the Oilers.
Oilers, I know that. Yeah,
those were the use.
Recent history, I would be pretty good, but not.
Well, I threw you a curveball here, metaphorically. Chris, you have a chance to guess the location and team name, the original here, based on this logo, what this logo was representing, and then the current location and team name.
And have any of the answers been given?
And Nick correct? Did not get it with the current Tennessee Titans. It is not the Tennessee Titans is the current. And the old school is not the Dallas Cowboys.
Got it. Okay.
Sorry, Nick.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm going to suck at this one.
I'll just be happy to get a point this game.
The Texas Lone Stars.
Okay, Texas Lone Stars. Okay. I dig that.
That could currently be the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
Oh no! Wait, you said the Dallas Cowboys didn't. Oh, as a
that was the old.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll go with Dallas Cowboys.
Current. Okay. Now I'm going to write down Jack's guesses. So old school and new school. What is
old school? I'm going to say the Dallas Texans, and it's the Kansas City Chiefs.
It almost looks like there's an A on his chest, so it could be the Austin.
Holy shit!
Dallas
Nicely
Texans
done.
And it's Kansas Chiefs.
Dude, we're gonna
the
get
old
fucking
AFL
smoked by Jack on this category.
Old AFL days.
This is like Jack's Saturday morning cartoons.
Well, Chris, you have a choice of going next.
I'm fucking rolling the dice, baby. 3C. Let's go.
3C. Okay. Here we go. Sport, location, and team name.
That is Major League Soccer, and that is the New England Revolution, which play in Foxborough, Massachusetts.
Revolution. Yeah, you got it. Mm-hmm. Yep. All those.
I would have got soccer on that.
Once a season ticket holder.
Soccer. Yep. New England Revolution current logo. That was their logo from 1996 to 2009.
You've been around that long.
Of all the clues, I thought Chris might know this one.
I used to be a season ticket holder.
There you go. That's right. That's awesome. Okay, Chris he's on the board with 3. Jack has 4. Nick, I believe in you, buddy. I know you're gonna get some.
Yeah.
All right, Jack.
I'm gonna go 4B for 3,000. Wink.
4B for 3,000. Are you going baseball?
Baseball, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were going baseball again. Okay.
And they play on the pitch that's being played at the World Cup.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
What is the location and team name, and the current location and team name?
This is going to be tough because that team has moved twice.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Washington Senators.
Okay.
And
I will accept that.
it's either the Minnesota Twins or the Texas Rangers because both teams left Washington and moved to Minnesota, and they moved to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
But they were always, every team in Washington was called the Senators. So how am I supposed to get this?
This was a specific logo that was used. So I guess you're going to just have to take a guess.
I'll take the Minnesota Twins.
Jack, you got it.
Wow.
So 4 points for Jack there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cleaning house. Yes, it was the Minnesota Twins.
He was drawing these fucking logos in the back of his school books, for Christ's sake.
I have to admit, I geeked out a little bit looking at some of these logos, and I apologize to my other hosts here that are sweating this one. But Nick,
yeah, I've done all right.
I'll roll the dice and say 4A.
4A. Okay, let's see what is under 4A. Sport, original team name, current location, and team name. So that means that the original team name or the location stayed the same. Sorry. So it's sport, original team name, and then the obviously the location, and then the current team name. So at some point in the past they went by something else, and now they are known as this, but they've always stayed in the same.
I think I know this one.
So, Nick, what sport do you think this is? That might help you, first of all.
What? So, what might help me?
Just telling me what sport it is first.
You didn't tell me what sport it was.
I didn't. I'm not telling you what sport it is. You have to tell me. Or you can guess, or you can just take a shot.
I'm just gonna say cricket.
It is not cricket.
Okay.
It is not cricket. So that'll help you out. It's not cricket.
Okay. The New York pedophiles.
Okay. I'm going to put a point on the board for you. You said New York.
Okay.
It is not the pedophiles. So I assume that was the current team name or the old team name?
I'm going to go with the old team name.
Okay, so the current team name is what now? So you know it's in New York.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that narrows it down. But you don't know the sport.
True. So let's go with the New York Mets.
It is not the Mets.
Okay.
I'm going to say that the sport is lacrosse.
Sorry.
Then
you would have guessed the original team name and then the current team name. You have two other guesses.
I'll say the current team name, if it's not lacrosse, is going to be
the New York
Yankees.
Did we freeze?
Is that a windmill? Why would it be a fucking windmill?
Hold on a second. No.
Okay.
It's not the Yankees.
It is not the Yankees. Sorry. Okay, hold on a second. I had to look at the answer because I couldn't remember. It is not the Yankees. Jack, do you want to guess the sport?
I was thinking baseball.
It is baseball.
Oh, for
It's
fuck's
the
sake.
Highlanders.
The Highlanders? No.
New York Highlanders, no?
No, I didn't have that written down. Not for this logo. That is not what
Oh,
this
not for
logo
this
is
logo.
associated. I don't know the Highlanders. I don't know your history here.
Well,
but-
the Yankees were I think the Highlanders before they were the Yankees. They played in Baltimore.
Well, it's not the Yankees though.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Okay. Well, you got the
team
the
name. I'll say the baseball.
There's only one
Brooklyn
left.
Dodgers.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Dodgers. It is not.
Mm.
So it is.
Giants?
It is the Giants. It is the New
yeah.
York, and it was known as the New York Gothams,
New York Gothams,
which I thought was really cool. I realized this was worth more here because San Francisco Giants is the current location.
Yeah.
But
shit.
this is the next one.
Oh.
Sorry,
I know that one.
I don't know why it jumped.
Whose turn is it?
It's Jack's.
Fuck.
What it is? It is it? I
Is
thought
it?
Nick chose.
No,
it.
that's right. Yeah, it's Chris's. It's Chris's.
It's
Oh,
Chris's.
okay. Then
it's
I
Chris's.
choose this one.
Okay.
This is NHL. That is the Hartford Whalers. The current team is the Hurricanes of Carolina,
Of where?
North Carolina.
Okay.
I mean, it's clearly the New England Whale Tails with big boobs.
Oh, you got it right.
said
Carolina Hurricanes. You got it right. Yeah. Hartford Whalers. Yep.
Hartford, the Whale, Gordie Howe.
You know when the
Sorry, I
Brooklyn
messed up there.
Dodgers and the Giants were still in New York, the Giants had first choice of where they wanted to go. They picked San Francisco.
Oh,
Dodgers got L.A. Who made the better choice?
Giants?
No, L.A.
yeah.
Oh,
Bigger
okay.
city.
Oh, all right.
But
I
at the
fucking-
time,
I used-
though,
I used to
San
go to Hartford
Francisco
Whalers
was
games
the
all the time as a
jewel
kid.
of the West.
You used to go to Hartford Whaler games?
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
stole
it was
your
like-
team.
I grew up like a half an hour north of Hartford.
2-time Cup champions.
Gordie Howe.
So Chris, that puts
That's
you
right,
at
right.
Detroit Red Wings.
And
he
Gordie
played for
Howe
Hartford.
Jr. They played together on the fucking team.
Yeah.
so Chris,
Gordie
that
played
puts
like
you
in
at
his 50s, right?
Yeah.
8. Jack, you have 9. Nick, you have 1.
Yeah.
The number 5 on the dice is now gone. There was a glitch there, but that's
Okay,
that's
gotcha.
essentially where here I can just
I'm going to go
Oh,
baseball
C.
for 3C, Wink.
Okay, baseball for 3C. Okay. Wink? There's no wink in baseball. Okay,
No,
3C.
you're wink.
Here we go. Location,
Oh,
team
God.
name, and the
It's
current
the
location.
Athletics.
You're right. It is the Athletics.
It's the Kansas City Athletics, and their current location is Sacramento.
Oh,
Well, I guess I was
Oakland, but it's
technically, he's right.
they don't
No.
call them the Oakland A's anymore.
Yeah,
Right.
Jack is
okay.
correct.
Okay.
They're Sacramento.
All right. Location, I can't remember if you said Kansas City?
No, that was the original. Yeah,
Kansas City
Kansas City is.
Athletics.
I want to say Jack is correct because he's been spot on with the baseball knowledge, which I knew he would be. But I didn't know if this was associated with Kansas City or not. So just for fun, Nick and Chris, what other cities would you think that came other than Kansas City with the
I'd say
Athletics?
Oakland and
I know the other one.
Sacramento.
Randy, no cheating.
That's
Birmingham.
Sacramento is the current location.
But I'm talking about the past.
I guess I
Like-
could get on a fucking asterisk and say Oakland because technically they were also.
Well, I was looking for the
From
old location. So
I may answer it.
yeah, associated with this elephant, specifically with this elephant logo. So
I
it
think
was Philly.
it started with Kansas City, though.
Nick, I'm gonna give it to you, even if you did look at Randy's.
No, I mean, that's just what I would think. You know,
Oh,
but-
okay. Because I'm pretty sure that's what I had it down as was Philadelphia
I
Athletics.
thought it started with Kansas City, though.
It might have been, but this logo was specifically from 1939 to 1953.
Really?
I was looking at this. I found this website with all of these old logos, and it had them chronologically as to where they were located at the city, as well as like the time span, which that's what I was kind of geeking out on. So that's why I kind of put those little years in there, is because I was like, well,
how many points did I get?
You are up to 11. Nick, you have 2. Chris, you're hanging in there at 8. Nick, you have control of the board. I believe in you, buddy.
Yeah, let's go basketball. 2A.
2A. Okay. All right. Here we
Why
go.
not?
Location and team name.
I know this one.
So I'm gonna say the Boston.
Boston. Ding.
Boston Clowns.
Yeah. Boston Jesters.
Huh. Okay.
It's the fucking Boston Celtics, dude.
Is it still the Celtics? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Giving that point to Chris there. It is the Boston Celtics. They just used that logo from 1951 to 65. It's pretty fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, they've been the Celtics
Oh,
forever.
Shit.
Oh shit! It jumped to this one. I'm sorry, I don't know.
All right, so
why.
this is mine.
This is yours. This is
Wait, wasn't it mine? So, oh yeah, it is Chris's. Yeah.
Let me do this here, and just I'm sorry it glitched out here. I just want to make sure you know what category you're in.
Oh,
So
yeah.
all right, so that was in this one right here. Okay, so well, this is just random night tonight, Chris.
What
this
category
is
is
what category is it?
This is
Yeah.
basketball. So,
Okay.
So location and team name, and the current location and team name. I think I kind of gave it away in the thing there.
I
It
don't know if you
was
did or
probably
not.
high when I put this whole thing together. So I mean, it's right in the fucking logo. But anyway, yeah. So the old location and team name, and the current
Wait,
location.
what's the
and team
current? What's the logo?
The logo right there.
Oh, team name. Okay, yeah, got the point for team name. That's the Nationals.
Oh, you're right. Ding.
okay.
Okay.
Good
Jesus.
job there, Chris.
Awesome.
How'd you get that?
Awesome.
Yes. All right.
So that
Slow
is
there
the,
for a second.
yeah, that
Uh,
is the old team name. Wow, it's amazing that you got that.
let's
With just
say
that silhouette of the state.
They were the
country.
Washington Nationals.
Nope. But
The current
you-
location.
okay. I like this. I thought this was very like this was gonna be like my 4th of July. Like, hey,
Is this the NBA?
yeah, this is all professional. Yeah.
No, but there's several.
I guess
leagues
it
back
could
then.
be. I don't know if this was during the ABA, like the Nationals, if that was during that period of time. But their current location and team name is still in the NBA, and they're known as something different. And they're not located in Washington. And their current location would be somewhere where, yeah.
Utah Jazz is their current location.
Ooh, I like that guess, but it is not either.
They came from New
Sorry.
Orleans.
Sorry. Let's see if Jack knows what this current
Kentucky Nationals?
Kentucky Nationals is not it. Nope. They were not the connect. But what is their current location and team name, do you think?
Jesus Christ.
Chris, you got 10.
Philadelphia 76ers.
Shit. Jack with the 2 points. I can't
It's
believe
red, white,
him.
it's red, white, and blue.
It's
so.
right there. Philadelphia 76ers. Yep.
Syracuse Nationals.
Syracuse National. I'm sorry. I never gave Nick an opportunity.
That's
got
got
to
to be the.
That's got to
second for the
sting.
NBA.
It's got to sting, doesn't it, Nick?
It does.
Yeah. I'll give you another bonus point, okay? So
Are they doing any crazy shit for the nation's birthday or no?
Philadelphia?
Yeah, 76ers.
Oh.
Philadelphia.
don't
Well,
know.
they fleeced the Celtics.
Jack, it is your turn to go. We have 3 questions left. Nick,
Sorry,
I'll give you a bonus
I do have to share something funny before he picks the next question
okay.
as a response to Jack's little dig on the Celtics.
Oh, okay.
Do you know that you see that couple that climbed Mount?
Yes,
The Empire State Building.
Empire State Building.
I would not have done that.
Oh, fuck no. But someone redid the sign saying, "We're not coming down until we get Jaylen Brown back."
I've seen so many different flags that people have put
So
on
good.
those things.
Well, at least you traded for a guy that plays every day.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to go football 4B for 5,000 Wink.
Okay, Jack, here we go. I put both of these in here just because I thought that was kind of cool. They're from the same time period. They just decided to change the hat at some point. Anyway,
it's the same team. Okay.
Location and team name and current location and team name.
Houston Oilers and the Dallas Cowboys. And so it's the Tennessee Titans and the Dallas Cowboys.
That's a lot of answers.
Wait, that's a lot.
What are we guessing here? Like
location.
Are both these logos the same team?
Yeah, it's the same team. So
same team.
I'm sorry. I just put them up here because it's the same team. I just thought it was kind of funny that they changed the hat.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was two different teams.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go Houston Oilers.
Okay.
And their current location is Tennessee Titans.
I'm sorry, but Jack is right. That is the Houston Oilers and the Tennessee Titans. That was funny that
the Houston Oilers.
I thought it was funny that they changed his cowboy hat to a hard hat. Jack really ate up some points there.
So I'm thinking I could have probably done that artwork.
No, but
no.
I was trying to segue there. Nick, I'm going to give you an opportunity to just get a bonus point here because I didn't include this one in the show. Because I missed out on that other extra point for you. So you have an extra round here, okay?
Pity point.
Nick, pity point.
No, like you legit we're going to miss out. So this is worth 2 points if you can tell me what baseball team this is for. So there we go. Oh wait, don't look up top here at all.
Rabbit.
This is a hard one.
Yeah. What do you think this is from?
I'm thinking like Midwest somewhere.
Somewhere in the Midwest.
Somewhere in the Midwest. They don't win a lot. Tom Selleck was a fan.
He was.
You're narrowing it down.
Look at how pathetic this artwork is.
It was only very specifically between the years of 27 and 28. Everybody knows.
Like I said, I could have done this artwork.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Detroit Tigers.
Okay. All right. You picked up some points there, Nick. Way to go. Sorry for dissing you on the other opportunity there.
Way to go, Nick.
You now have 5, so I think there's still a chance to win here.
That was
back to the regular game.
I'm gonna go with
if he beats me because of that shit, I'll be so fucking pissed.
What's that?
If he beats me for that shit, I'll be so
yeah, right.
I'm gonna go with basketball 3C.
Okay, basketball 3C. Here we go. Location and team name and the current team name. And this is a really, really ridiculous outfit. I must say.
The basketball's bigger than the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that is a guy, I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like a guy, doesn't
it? It's kind of good that we already did the Philadelphia 76ers because
Philadelphia Freedom.
You might think this is an NBA team, so but the location and team name and the current team name. I mean, you can always just throw out a location to see if you're in the right, or the team name, and then work your way backwards.
Right.
So
I'll go with no.
I'll say the old team name is a derivative of their current team name. It's a similarity there. But anyway. I'm probably making it harder for Nick by just by giving him more information. He's like, must compute, can't be that. It's not the Mariners.
It's a baseball team,
right?
Frick.
I had thought about like putting these up, like guess the sport. Basketball.
Well, it'd be easy with the basketball.
It'd be easier if I gave you the answer, like actually had.
It would be easier.
Yeah, if it said Detroit Tigers at the top. So. the Detroit Pistons, and this is the Pinstern. I don't know.
Does it say it at the top?
He's a Green Bay Packer.
It's the Pontusic PowerPoints.
It says PowerPoint slideshow 2026 game 17 meme opportunity sports.
I mean, such a very well worded file.
I organized my shit.
Couldn't have done them for all of them.
You know? I know, right? It really helps some people out, you know.
Great naming convention.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wait, current team name. You're just looking for the current team name.
You're looking for anything, Nick.
Yeah, current team, because the location is the same.
The location is the same. Okay.
Location's the same. They had an old team name and they have a current team name, and they don't go by their old team name, not because it was racist or anything. They just don't go by that one anymore.
Must be racist.
So, well, I mean, maybe because it might relate to this dude right here.
So
but
I'm going to go with the New York Knicks. Or
boom! Yeah. Did you say Knickerbocker?
Knickerbocker, yeah.
Knickerbockers.
Damn.
Good job, Nick.
You really analyzed that.
But it's in the name. Nick is in the name.
Nick is in the name.
Knickerbockers was one of my answers from like the first round.
No, really?
Huh. Well, good job, Nick. You came.
I was going to go with the Kentucky Colonels
with 8. Chris, I don't know if you really can catch Jack with this last point here, but I'll give you 6 points if you can tell me the location and team name and the current location. It's football.
Current location, St. Louis.
So it's okay. Yeah. The current location is St. Louis, or the old location?
Old location was St. Louis.
Okay.
Old location was St. Louis.
Okay.
And they are now in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Right.
What is
Even
the
I
team
know
name?
this one.
It's LA Rams. St. Louis Rams.
LA Rams.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think it was St. Louis.
St. Louis Rams, yeah.
It's Cleveland.
I think Jack is right. I think Jack is right. It is a different city, and I'm pretty sure it is Cleveland Rams. So Jack gets one more point there. Ding. Jack, you are the champion of champions.
2 weeks in a row? God, geez.
You won it 18 to
bullshit.
I know. I was like,
next week we'll have Legos categories.
I can't.
Chris will get all those. He used to work for him.
I can't spoil it.
True.
That's true.
Before we close out the show, one quick bit of Lego talk, and not going to talk about any specific sets or anything, Jack. So,
Jack's high on that win
because I do want to wrap it up, so I go have my second place Klondike bar waiting for me in the refrigerator right now.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
A couple of days, but I decided to utilize ChatGPT to help start a catalog of all of the shit I have. And it's a pretty cool concept. I started doing it, and it started responding, being like, "Oh, this is a really good idea. What if we did this? What if we added this category? What if we put in like a thumbnails from the photos you've already sent?" I'm like, fuck yes, ChatGPT, you're awesome. So like I went through and I just took a picture of each one, and it was like on 99% accurate on all of them. I had to correct it like once on a couple of different sets, but it's put together like a database of like all the sets that I own from purchase date, purchase price, current value to is it sealed, is it open, built, etc. Like it's a cool little thing, and it's like, and if you keep doing this for a couple of years, like I'll be able to make like a coffee table book of all of your stuff and when it was built, and we'll insert other pages from like the advertising. And I'm like, this is awesome. Like AI is absolutely incredible. It came up with all these ideas.
This is the free Chat GPT.
I pay for Chat GPT Plus or whatever it is.
Okay,
it's not like
how much you pay.
So how did you go about starting this? Did you say like, "Hey, Chat GPT, I want to start a catalog of all my Legos"?
I said, "Yeah, can we?" I got the idea because I got a bunch of those Ninjago, blind pack. Open up, you can find valuable ones. So I started like scanning them with ChatGPT to identify what it is. Is it one of the valuable ones, etc.? And it's like, oh, I'll keep a catalog of all your minifigs. That way you can just come back and easily reference them. Well, I'm like, yeah, okay, go for it, right? So it just started doing that for me, and now I was putting some shit together because I finished. I'm not going to show it to you, Jack. I promised we wouldn't talk about specific sets, but I put together that Johnny 5 set that Matt recommended, which is an awesome build.
Oh, so you and Matt both now have it.
Matt saved my fucking ass today because I had. Fuck it. I'm going to show you. Hang on.
Who's Johnny? He said.
Johnny 5.
He's alive.
He is alive. He needs some input.
And that cannon on the side, you know what I'm talking about. It kind of like flops around if you don't get
the laser. So specifically up here, there's this bar here and then this bar here. For whatever reason, I put the reverse in the wrong. So I put them in the wrong spots, but I did them in the same pairs. And what that did was it made his head perpetually looking down at his junk. So like obviously that wasn't going to work. And I was getting really pissed about it.
25 likes his junk.
And I took a picture and sent to Max. I knew he built it too. And Matt sent a picture of his back. And I just did a look at the two pictures, like, oh fuck, I just transposed these two pieces. And it saved me a fucking arm, like, an entire half a day of
trying to rebuild backwards. Yeah.
But thank you, Matt. You saved my day today.
No, I'm glad it worked out. And that set, it's like an old school Lego set where there's kind of like 5 bags, or 5 parts essentially. And so when you do it, you'd open up all of those bags. You got a shit ton of parts.
Lots of stuff.
And so, it's easy to kind of drop one. There was at least one part that I felt like I had to like supplement.
It was missing 1 or 2 pieces for me, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But what's very interesting about that is that when I scanned that one in, I took a picture of the manual for it and everything. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Categorize whether you have the manuals and not have the boxes, et cetera, which is really fucking cool. It was like, so tell me what you think about that, third-party brick set. Compare it to the other brands that you have which I got like a bunch of third-party stuff like the Grateful Dead Bear and Eagle 5 from Spaceballs and the Mystery Machine Band. They're all like different third-party things. It's I'm curious to see and this is ChatGPT. I'm curious to see what the build experience was for these, so I can make recommendations for others. But I'm like, what the fuck? This is it's like learning, right? Which that's essentially what AI.
It's got its tendrils in you.
That's very cool. Then I'll make future recommendations based upon your preferences of which one of these third-party sets is the best version of buildable bricks. And I was like, fucking AI, dude. It's like that. That's kind of creepy, but insanely helpful. You know what I mean?
Creepy, but helpful.
Creepy.
Just because you said it, Chris, you know that Lego actually didn't make a Mystery Machine van.
Did they really?
Yeah, 2016.
Oh, I didn't know that. I saw an ad and fucking bought it.
You don't
Did
know
you?
Shit.
And you also got the thing from Spaceballs, because I had looked at that off-brand one because I think there's 2 maybe that I've seen because it's the RV. Yeah,
it looks nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think you did show us that, but
Space Treks.
Yeah. No, it's a cool looking ship and something that I've always wanted to kind of add, just because I got so much Star Wars stuff. Might as well have the Spaceballs ship.
Well, you never know. Well,
that one was kind of a pain in the dick to build. That was not like the smooth.
Yeah. That Johnny 5 set was a. I mean, as long as you follow the instructions,
it was rigid as fuck, but
yeah,
it felt good. You know what I mean? There's like what's it? I can't even describe the
snap
feeling.
feel.
The snap, like the did it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that fucking snapped. You know what I mean? As opposed to like I gotta squeeze them together. It's like
no. The build on that one is good. The plastic, the parts, like the way they come together. It's
build
good.
feel. I think is how they describe it. But yeah, that was a cool set. And a cool little AI tool. Try it out.
It's got a motor too. I mean, that's the other cool part. Like, it's got a little, so you can make it turn its head and roll around on tracks
and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's funny. It's a 3 motor like component that fires it up, which is in his torso essentially. So each track and the head all have their own motors, but it's funny because clearly one of the motors on my unit spins faster than the other, so I can't. He won't go straight. He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
But I don't feel like he's going to be coming out of the closet. Coming out.
He is a robot. I think
Johnny. There's nothing wrong with that. He can come out.
He needs input.
I think most likely Johnny 5 is just non-binary.
Yeah. No, but they will be likely just chilling in the cabinet as a hey, look at me piece, and as opposed to be driving them around. But cool to have.
Yeah. Did either one of y'all watch the video I sent you of me putting the motor on?
Yes.
Yeah.
But how come it didn't extend and spin? It
did. You didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh, I watched the whole thing. I didn't see the extension.
What do you mean? Yeah, like the little part came out. Yeah, it came out and straightened out and.
Did it? Straightened out. Came okay.
Maybe it lagged on like the load speed or whatever.
I need to get that motor. Can you send me a link to that?
Yeah.
Or Jack's looking
I got the light kit and the motor for it, and I'm do not want to put the light kit on it.
Yeah, fuck light kits, but they're so awesome.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it.
It's just such a pain in the ass. I mean, the motor,
but it looks better.
The instructions weren't the greatest, but I figured it out pretty easily. But
I turned on the Goonies lights for a Chat GPT to impress her a little bit, and I think she really fucking dug it. To be honest with you.
Thanks, Chase.
Give me a second, I'll get it for you. But
you don't mind me asking, how much you pay for Chat GPT?
I think it's $20 a month.
Okay, because I did the free one. It was, but I guess you get more with the.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm not using it for for productivity so much as I'm using it for more not tangible, but hands-on shit that I've been teaching myself how to do stuff. Like I've rewired so much of my house with Chat GPT, which is kind of cool. Taking a picture of this and saying which wires do I disconnect and reconnect, and it draws out diagrams for me to.
It is incredible. It is incredible.
Yeah, I've been growing that bonsai tree. Did I tell you guys about my bonsai tree?
Yeah,
I think you did.
Yeah.
Well,
it's fucking wild now, and it's completely through interacting with Chat GPT, giving it updates, being like, "Oh, this is what."
Did you get it off the edge of a cliff?
No, I did not. No, okay. It's on my windowsill. That kind of close.
That's the same.
On a second floor.
If you get on a chair and you kind of, "Ooh, I'm walking."
Yeah. But it's guided me through the whole process of how to do it all, and then doing shit like organizing Lego.
I tell you, someday with AI, people are going to live forever.
Yeah.
Well, five people will.
Yeah. A few.
Well, could I?
10 people.
Because I know they have the anti-aging, stem cell stuff, but it's only a lot. You have to go to Mexico to get, because America, it's not approved yet.
Yeah, it never will be.
Yeah, me personally, I just would like to do it. Maybe it would heal my body up. Forget the hair.
Fuck, let's go to Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see here, this is the motor.
Okay.
And then this is kind of like the power. And so all you have to do is you just turn it on. Which one there? So you can see a little blue dot start to blink, which will then sync with little, kind of like a train track remote
controller.
What is it?
Same.
Yeah.
Same controller we got.
What? This is the Project Hail Mary set.
Okay,
Jack.
all right.
And so you just kind of. So one will just spin it around, and then the other one will. Hold on. I've only done it the one time I made the video, so hold on.
Oh, make sure you can still get it
There
up.
we go. So you can see it kind of.
Oh yeah, it's
that's
extended.
fucking cool, dude.
Did he get it up?
It's turning red.
I didn't want to look.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, yeah, full
That
rotation.
is such a fucking cool build, man.
So does that have batteries in it?
Yeah. So you can charge this one, the
Okay.
little motor. It comes with a little cord to charge it, and then you should have a couple of AAAs on the back of this one.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the same controller that they send over with Johnny 5.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I got the same one. See, I'm trying to show you, Nick. Look at me.
Oh yeah,
your controller buttons.
You got some more buttons though than I do.
Oh, he's
more
got
buttons.
more buttons than you.
These
Nick.
buttons here have Johnny's head spin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we got to do some Lego talk. That's always fun. I had picked up that set and I was texting you guys about it.
We got
today,
an email too.
Oh yeah,
that's
we do
right,
have
I
an
forgot
email.
about
Yeah,
that, yeah.
Go ahead and grab that email.
I mean, it's not a good one.
Oh,
man.
If I learn that this is from Jess, I'm gonna be really, really disappointed that you're punking on her.
It is from Jess.
Oh
Wow.
Make fun of Jess.
We shouldn't
really?
read it.
Yeah, well, you'll know why. So
okay.
the title is called Masters of the Universe.
I thought it was called Boring.
Hey guys, Nick is wrong.
Oh,
So that's I
Wow.
don't like the email. You know?
oh, that's why I see.
Masters of the Universe was awesome. It was a fun movie that really went beyond my low expectations when I first heard about the movie and casting. It had the 80s campiness and nostalgia of the original cartoon, which I'm glad they left in. It was what I was hoping the G.I. Joe movies would have been.
Oh,
I found myself laughing to the story and cheering when Adam held aloft his magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull, I have the power." And he became He-Man on the big screen. You can tell the movie was written by a fan and not a team of writers paid just to make a movie. I say if you like the original cartoon, go see Masters of the Universe or watch it when it's available for renting. If you're expecting Shakespeare, then yeah, you will hate it. But if you just want a fun movie that will remind you of your childhood, then I think you'll enjoy it. It's my favorite movie of the year so far. And who are you going to believe? Mr. Every Movie Needs a Plot or me and Jay? That's all Jessica, the Canadian.
Considering the source, I got to go with Nick.
Yeah. I agree. So Cliff wrote to me the other day because he watched it on torrent.
well, how do we know
What?
that he wrote you? No, sorry.
I'm telling you, he wrote me.
Okay.
Let me find it.
He didn't even want this read on the show.
Probably not.
Seeing as you're outing him for illegally downloading copyrighted material, and he
Cliff.
pretty much works in the industry.
That's what he does.
Is
That's
that what that
he
is?
does. It's insane. Like how, like, if you ever go to his place and see his gigantic monitors he has for work, and you just see like a whole screen just full of little icons of like MASH season 1 through 3, you know, like, or whatever. And you're like,
What's this thing called? What's this thing?
yeah.
He's
Well, no, really, what's it called?
Oh,
We'll talk after the show.
yeah.
Do I have to go back and watch
We'll
it?
talk after the show.
What did he write?
Okay.
Oh, so he kind of made a comparison. He's like, so Asian superheroes like, I don't know this one show, like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. I know Dragon Ball Z,
Goku.
yeah. Or One Punch Man. The more powerful they get is directly related to how hard they train.
Yeah.
They are always training to be better, practice their skills, working hard, and is a good mentality to have in life. American superheroes, however, just need to say the words, "I have the power," and you've had it the whole time. No training necessary. Ha ha ha. And he kind of agreed with me. He was like, "Yeah, it's Thor. That's what it is. It's a copy of the first Thor movie, with a little bit of Captain America in there."
So he disagrees with Jessica.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
He's confirming that Jessica was wrong.
Like
I will watch
here's-
this movie. Like
Yeah.
as soon as it's available on streaming. I'm just not going to the movie theater. I get it. Movie theater experience. It's just not on my docket to go to the theater.
I wish they didn't have to make it an Earth Eternia story.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah,
like I would have been so much more like apt to go see it if this was like a retelling of Eternia of Prince Adam and like growing up. And
so you're
like,
telling me
like
that
the
it's
Smallville of fucking He-Man.
So you're telling me it's not that?
No,
it is that in a somewhat way. Like I said, like that's where it lost me in that it starts off, like I said, it's him a child, and then he goes to Earth, and that's where he grows up. And so that whole first act to me just drug, because it's like I didn't need any of this. I would have much rather just kept it on Eternia, and then see him kick ass. And it just
I'm with you there. I mean, I know nothing about this movie. And I take it with a grain of salt when Nick criticizes something. So Jess, just to your point, I will see this movie on streaming, and I'll enjoy it for what it is, as a campy kind of lighthearted thing. But I do like knowing that I'm not getting an Eternia thing because I'll tell you this about the Transformer movies that have always annoyed me is a lot of the Earth stuff. It's like, give me Cybertron in the fucking vein. Like I want to shoot Cybertron up, like full on robots living on a robot planet doing robot shit. Give me gladiator battles, like give me politics of robots, give me all of the weird shit of robots, shoe shine robots. I don't know, what robots do you have? Give me that. But I don't want this Earth bullshit, and I kind of feel like that's
Matt's
what
saying is he's looking for sex robot in a movie. It's what he wants.
I sure show me the red light district and what RC actually did, okay? Because we all know that she didn't just become a really cool motorcycle. She worked it because of all of the female robots. She's really the only one that's got that ass.
Matt's fucking lost it.
I mean, seriously.
No, but the whole thing is like to Cliff's point. And I'll say this: mark my words, Cliff is right. Like it's a story about this kid growing up until he's in his 20s, right? And he's just like a normal fucking nerdy, good-looking kid, blah blah blah, and making his way downtown in the world today, you know, and then. Like on his 26th birthday, I don't know if this is true, but this is just how I viewed the trailer. On like his 26th birthday, he finds out that he's actually the Prince fucking Adam, and just like boom, like that, all of a sudden he's superhero guy, right?
Yeah, I mean, basically he thinks he's crazy because he remembers it from when he's really young, so he's got all these drawings, like a kid's drawings of like, and that's what is funny about it. I will not to take away from me shitting on it. It is really good. It is well cast. I mean, I did like the actors that played all the characters, but yeah, like, so he's got all these drawings of his memories, and he's not sure if did he dream all this? Is he crazy? Because he doesn't know. And then all of a sudden, you know, something happens on Earth, and it's like, maybe I'm not crazy, you know, and then eventually he goes back. But yeah, it's just kind of like Chris and Cliff was saying, it's just like, oh yeah, then he finally gets the sword, and he's like, oh, like, okay, but it's fine.
You know it's kind of interesting, right? So my wife is going to the beach with my daughter tomorrow with her boyfriend and her boyfriend's mom.
Okay.
So they're going to the beach.
How long have they been going out?
Over a year now.
Over a year.
Yeah. So like it's the boyfriend and the boyfriend's mom with Emma and my wife.
Do you like the boyfriend?
I mean, as much as I'd like any 14-year-old kid, you know what I mean? Like,
I've got more to talk about in this front after the show. So you know, as far as the
reason why I bring that up is that so Jackson and I took a couple of days off just in case my butt hurt from this procedure, which it doesn't at all. And whatever, I'm not taking those.
Wouldn't be a problem.
I'm keeping that sick time on the books, so I'm off tomorrow and. Jackson's like, I really want to go to the movies, Dad. So when he found out that we weren't going to go to the beach with Emma and everybody else, he's like, can we go to the movies? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. We'll go to the movies. And he's like, what's showing? And I was like, oh, this is like never happened before. This is fucking cool. I'm like, he's getting excited about going to the movies, wants to know like with movie listings. And I started rattling through them. Then I was showing the pictures, and the logo is MOTU, Masters of the Universe. And he looks at the logo and goes, oh, that's Masters of the Universe, Dad. You want to go see He-Man? And I was like,
how do you know about He-Man?
I'm like, I fucking do now.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like just seeing how excited he got about it.
Yeah.
And then he's like, what else is playing? And I'm like, okay, so it's Toy Story 5 or Minions and Monsters.
Mhm.
He landed on Minions and Monsters, which we're
Sure.
going to see tomorrow, which I'm totally fine. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But when he like looked at Masters of the Universe and he was like, you go see that? And I was like,
Yeah.
I like thought for a second. I had like that internal struggle, like, man, Nick said it sucks. I'm on Team Nick, and I was like, and I was sitting there being like, I will not give in to Jay. And
Jay's off somewhere sleeping.
Yeah, right. But there's that part of me, like, as shitty
Sad
as
that
that
we're
movie might
distant.
be, like that's the type of stuff that got me super fucking pumped up when I was a kid, and seeing my son be like getting excited about some of this stuff. I'm like, man, this is why it's made. It's not made for me anymore. This is not made for us.
Yeah.
And that is a fun place to be. I mean, I got to experience that with my kids with Star Wars.
Because
so you guys know, like, just going through that like excitement and the build up.
There are some. My
daughter just started watching Smallville.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh,
she just discovered Smallville, and now my son is watching Smallville with Emma.
Can I say something?
Sorry.
What's the guy that is plays Lex Luthor?
Michael Rosenbaum.
Yeah, and the guy that played Superman.
Yeah,
they're doing a rewatch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you knew that?
Yeah. Dude, Rosenbaum's podcast is fucking awesome too.
I was watching it the other day and it advertised it.
I did not expect that from you, Jack. I thought you were going to say something else.
No, I watch his interviews. He's pretty good. I've never watched Smallville. I'm thinking about watching it, but
it was fucking awesome. I loved every minute of it when I was watching it. It got campy, it got Monster of the Weeky at times, but like overall, like that, it told a fucking like 10-year story. It was an investment. There's a lot of like the fans community around that too, which I definitely got into. So watching it, in the moment live when it was on with the fan community online was not dissimilar to watching Lost. So that made it like a lot of fun, and seeing them watch it, I'm just like, oh, it's kind of,
this
in the feels.
This, I mean, what you're saying here, hits me in the feels, and it kind of brings us full circle because, this whole podcast, we started talking about Battlestar Galactica, community with that, and even me like sending DVDs to Jack, and obviously we've all bonded over Lost community, but
now we're talking about colonoscopies, like
and now we're
become old. I'm old.
Colonoscopies and our kids having.
Going back to Master Universe, I will say like there is some humor in it that is pretty good. So
don't try.
No, I mean, like I trust Jess on the fact that it brings the 80s camp and it's lighthearted and funny.
It's like I said, like they tried to keep it like the cartoon, which I get, but then there's also things that I thought were funny of like I just told you, like his memory of Eternia is from these drawings and things he knew when he was so little. So when he finally gets to meet all of the warriors in Eternia, they're like, if you're from here, tell us our names. Of course, he doesn't know them, because he's just too little. So he remembers what they look like. Right. So all of the characters' names that we know them as is he's saying.
That's kind of fucking cool.
Like that's cool. Yeah. So he's like,
I'm gonna go see this movie now, dude. Shit.
Yeah. So he's like, you're Fisto, and they're all like laughing at him. He's like, Fisto. He's like, yeah, because you fist people.
That's actually fucking kind of cool.
That's
I
awesome.
like that.
I like that. Okay.
So that, like I said, that was funny.
Randy, before we end the show, and I know we've gone long, Randy brings up Sheep Detectives. Shout out to Sheep Detectives. Really enjoyed this. This was like a fun kind of family. It's a family movie, so to speak. Like it's not. But we really liked it. It kind of hit at the right time. Like we'd gone out swimming. It's hot. Like everybody kind of like comes in, plops down. We put on that movie and we all got kind of like slowly sucked into it.
Suck out the timer. What was it originally?
Suck off the timer.
Suck off the timer.
Anyway, we just all kind of like fell into it in different. Even my daughter, like she was like, I'm not sitting down to watch a movie. And then sure enough, like she slowly walks in. And she's like,
Ooh,
there's sheep that are talking.
Rotten Tomatoes calls it the Knives Out meets Babe.
That is a good description. That is a perfect description for it. It is Knives Out meets Babe. I liked it. There's a lot of cool voice actors, and Hugh Jackman's in it. The guy that voices Roy Kent is in it as well. It was fun. It was a lighthearted movie. Anyway, so Randy gave it 2 thumbs up. He said it's really good. And then Treast also says, I found MOTU to be dumb fun. Yeah.
Nice.
So. And that's a good way of saying it. Yeah. It's just dumb, but it's fun. You know?
And I wanted to give Jack credit for something.
Sticking with us this long.
He's asleep.
I took his recommendation. I watched season 1 of Sugar.
Oh.
Honey.
Oh, did you like it?
I thought it was fucking awesome. Yeah. Very good. Very, very good. You know, so cool I didn't know anything about it. But I kind of figured it out after like the first episode, just because of what the show is classified as. And it's listed as a sci-fi.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, huh, this is like LA Confidential though.
Yeah,
why is it noir? Why is it? Yeah, it's like LA Confidential noir-ish like type of, you know, show. Why would it be sci-fi? And I was like, oh, that's fucking why. Okay. And so when it gets revealed, I'm like, oh yeah, I fucking knew that.
When they couldn't die.
Oh yeah. Oh, thanks.
That's
okay.
Well,
I wasn't gonna say what it was, but
you know.
Anyway,
yeah,
you don't know
good show though.
You don't know who I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a lot of edibles and try to forget what Chuck said.
I still say Sydney.
Yeah, we are way.
She keeps denying it with me. I go, you've seen this show. We watched it together.
I recommend it. Sorry, and I'll keep.
I got to watch season. I haven't started season 2 yet.
Let's take another break real quick. Okay. Speaking of sci-fi, did y'all have any plans to go watch Disclosure Day?
Yes, I want to see it.
Okay.
I don't even know what that is.
My son went to see
Spielberg's newest film.
My son went to see it actually.
Okay.
And it was kind of, we were kind of dancing around. I'm sure it's fine for me to mention this, but he went to see it on a date.
Oh.
Yeah, with his girlfriend's father.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like a meet the parent kind of.
So he didn't go with his girlfriend. Went with the dad.
What? No, like they all went together.
All I heard was went to go see it with the girlfriend's father.
So he pissed his pants in front of his girlfriend's dad. Is what you're saying?
No. He liked it. He had a good time.
Okay. Good.
I wasn't gonna bring up that but it's you've brought it up. You've shared it. I might as well share it. It's like, man, it's he turned 16 in April.
He's 16.
Went to Europe, came back, got a girlfriend.
Oh man.
Now he's got a driver's license. I just got him his driver's license today.
Ooh.
I'm just like, the dude has gone from being like this, like
your insurance
he grows up.
In my mind, I'm like, he's still my 13-year-old. He's still my 12-year-old. You know, it's like, no, he is like, it's like I'm just it's like, just hang in there with me. Just
feel that way with my daughter.
So enjoying every.
Meanwhile, my son has become more of attached to my hip than he's ever been. Right, so it's like
enjoy
it's
like it while
one's escaping and the other one's latching on. You know,
right?
Yeah.
That's how it works.
He's awesome.
Randy said he didn't care for the ending. I assume of Disclosure Day. I don't know. My son didn't reveal anything to me about that, but he enjoyed it, and I was excited that he got to experience a Spielberg alien themed movie,
original
in the
Spielberg movie,
yeah,
which hasn't happened in like 30 years,
right? And
it has been a while, hasn't it?
He's got a track record of them, and I was kind of talking.
Nice man.
I was kind of talking to him
and
about
the cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Yeah, thanks, Trees. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Like I mean, I saw Disclosure Day. I mean, I'll just say that.
Okay.
Because I want you guys to watch it. So
all right, he didn't like it.
He didn't like it.
It's. I mean, you have to realize that Spielberg is getting older, you know, and this is not going to be E.T.
Right. For sure.
So is it his best film? No. Is it a bad film? No. Is it a great film? No. Are you entertained? Yes. So
are you not? So it's Gladiator.
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of just mentioning to my son that as I'd picked him up and was like talking to him about it, and he was really excited about it.
How old is he now? 16, you said?
16, yeah. So, and then he's going over the different, different aspects of it, and I was like, well, it's there's Close Encounters of the Third Kind, E.T., also War of the Worlds. Like he has this precedent of doing these alien type, UFO
AI.
kind of. So AI.
Haven't watched Fire in the Sky and let him shit himself for the next 3 weeks.
Oh, I know.
That's the one with the eye thing, right?
Well, speaking of which, like Chris, like you were talking about Smallville, it's like all of a sudden
I was watching it like this.
All of a sudden, he and her started watching like X-Files, and it just like took me. I was like, "Fuck, dude."
Taking you back, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
right?
like, dude, when my daughter watched Interstellar, I think that was her first real like theatrical emotional moment that she's had, like where she actually like got really super sad and like happy and like felt the emotions of like it was because of the scenes with him and his daughter, and like she was like looking at me and being like, Dad, blah, blah, blah. I was like,
remember when we used to watch Lost together?
It's like it's kind of like the moment where like my dad, I saw my dad cry when I was watching Field of Dreams with him, and I'll never forget that moment. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like when I was like, oh fuck, man, I'm getting all fucking old and emotional. Fuck this. It's
all right.
awesome.
We have to pull this puppy over. We are 20 minutes over the time we usually go. Hopefully everybody enjoyed this extra long episode as we did, catching up. Happy 4th of July to everybody. Thanks for everybody that joined us in the chat. Randy, Matt Treist. I assume Sherry was stalking us at some point. Maybe
she wasn't there at all.
I didn't see her comment.
What's up?
I said Jack and I both saying like I didn't see your comment once.
Yeah, but if you were joining us live and you didn't chat in, we don't mind. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the patrons that have made this show possible over the years. If you want to help us out, go over to jandjack.com. The patrons that have made this show possible in the past, Maggie, Eckhart, Joanne, and Ed, thank you for doing what you do. Thanks for everything, really. I mean, just you guys. Like I had a good night. I'm glad you enjoyed the meme game. Even
I enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, you turned up the difficulty notch this week, and I respect the game.
You respect the game. Well, I'm sorry if it was a little harder. I got kind of down the rabbit hole of old school logos, and I thought it was kind of fun looking at.
I mean, Jack got a bunch of those tattoos fall out of his fucking Cracker Jack boxes when he was a kid,
no kidding.
So he knows those logos.
Yeah, you know what? That's when the Cracker Jack prize was worth it.
It really, for sure. When they put
some
LSD
plastic thing now.
Well, are we doing a show next week, or are we off next week?
Yeah. So next week, yes, and then I'm off for 2 weeks.
I'm off the following week. Yeah. So I'm not away for my 4th of July week this year. I'm away for the week after the 4th of July this year. So
you're off next week?
I'm here next week, off the week after.
Gotcha.
I'm going nowhere.
I might even be out 3 weeks because I have to go to Portland when I get back.
Portland.
Where are you going?
Maine?
Where are you going
No, Oregon.
Oregon. Okay.
Oregon. No.
Cool. The weird
Fuck,
one.
I've been to Portland, Maine. It's got a great
I love Portland.
lobster roll.
Too.
I will show you around Portland, and if you ever want to come back, I would love to see you up there.
No, I like Portland, Maine.
My favorite place in the Northeast outside the beach.
I would
even it's on the beach too.
Randy,
you don't like the beach in Portland?
No, Cape Cod beach is for me.
Oh,
Portland for that whole vibe and scene.
I like the houses on the beach at Portland, Maine.
Yeah.
Most importantly, Randy is going to be gone for a couple.
Oh, Randy, fuck.
Randy.
We'll miss you. Go ahead and send in your emails. That way you can hear us read them off on the podcast.
Where are you going this time? I forgot where you're going this time.
We don't need to know. I'm wrapping this up.
I need to know.
We're ending this.
We're
pulling this.
Randy.
Type fast, Randy. Type fast.
Send us an email at rcadcast@gmail.com. Go ahead, Randy. Send us that email that says, "Where are you in the world this time?" So with a fun joke, we'll read it on the air. Or if you're not Randy,
the warrant.
Anyway, I'm pulling this show over. Join us on YouTube at Ramblecast After Dark. Thanks, everyone.
Do it,
Oh,
Rockapella.
yeah.